his room the same?
Mine's pretty much the same. I've been like wanting to clean it up, but I haven't. So it's a mess.
2025 resolution after today.
It is.
I will start it.
Okay.
Do I need my glasses first, or do I put it on for a different segment?
No, we're good.
No, this is.
Ready, set,
Let's go! Let's go!
Right.
And the dancing starts. We don't have Harold to dance though. He's late.
Where's Harold?
Hopefully he
We'll
comes.
dance for Harold.
We will.
And we are live. Hi everyone, I am Nick.
And I'm Maria.
And our special guest today is
Journal of the Scott.
Journal of the Scott, aka Scott.
I love it. Let's
Hey, everybody.
Let's go. Hopefully Harold will show up soon. We will see.
Go, Harold. Go, Harold. Where are you?
Welcome to Full of Bricks Season 6, Episode 13.
Yeah.
And today is April 4th, 2025. And today our special guest is Journal of the Scotts. How are you doing this Friday night, Scott?
Real good. How's everybody doing?
Very good. Very good.
Good.
Friday nights are good. I always like his title, Journal of the Scott. Like the first word just gets me.
Yeah.
Oh, because
Right
you
away.
love journals.
I do. I love journals.
Oh, that's right. We went over that last time.
I'm very simple in that way. Like
Yeah.
you had me at journal.
I remember last time you were on, it was Halloween. And you had
Yes.
your Hamburglar
That's
costume
right.
on.
That's right. So, I mean, yellow, you're kind of ready for spring, Easter. I feel like it's still on theme
Yes.
here.
We're in
You know?
spring. We're ready.
That's right. Well, I mean, we've had like an ice storm here just 2 days
I
ago. I don't
know.
know
I know.
We had an
where
ice
you had,
storm,
but
and then yesterday was 19 degrees
Celsius.
Celsius.
It went straight to summer yesterday. So, I mean, this is what we get weather-wise here in Toronto.
And then it
area.
got cold again.
Yeah, already.
I know.
But I guess this is what we get for April and spring, right? So, all presents
How's the
are-
weather where you're at?
It's cold here, so it's okay, but it's supposed to warm up this weekend, but it's been cold.
I mean, I want to say soon enough we're going to be complaining how hot it is, right? So,
Yeah.
just a few more where
Mhm.
we can turn off the heater and stuff like that. But you've been good this year so far. We're 3 months in. You know?
Yeah, it's been good. Been getting back into building, which is
Okay.
really solid. So we were just talking in the green room about Star Wars, a lot of Star Wars building.
Nice.
Trying to get pumped up because the new Andor show is coming. And
Yeah,
May the
I'm
May the
excited
4th
about
is
that.
around the corner. And Brickworld, before we know it, Brickworld Chicago will be here.
Right. So about that, I guess we're gonna see you.
Mm-hmm. I'm locked in.
You're a local. This
Yes.
is there's no for you. Although
Well, yeah, there's no. We make it work. The only thing that was interfering before, because I've been consecutive now
Mhm.
the last few years, but the only thing before was our family vacation because school gets out like the week before.
Right.
We'd always take a
Oh.
vacation, so yeah, so it was always tough. But now I feel like the vacations are lining up fine.
Oh, good. Okay.
And so I've been able to go now. It's actually a permanent fixture, so they know to work all the vacations around Brickworld Chicago.
I know. This is it. I feel like this is the third time that we're going in a row.
Yeah.
But you're right. Like it's
Yes.
not quite the end of school for our kids. And the last year we could only take our youngest one, leaving the other two to exams. So yeah, it's tricky with vacations too, because then they're like, when are we going for vacation? And we're like, well, we just went and stayed at a hotel and do all that stuff. So
Yeah, here I think July 1st is when.
yeah,
So the kids get all of July and all of August off, and then they go back to school September after Labor Day. But you guys, I guess it's June, early June they
and
get
then
off.
and then back in August.
Yeah, it depends. It's because the high schools and middle school, I forget the exact date. I
Yeah.
probably should know this, but
Yeah.
yeah.
As long as someone's
like-
managing that.
Yeah, not me.
Yeah, our oldest, he's almost done his third year in college, and that's like just another week. And you know,
Wow.
and so
That's
again,
crazy.
like all of our synchronized vacations are really off now with all different kids in different parts of their lives. But let's get to our first session, I guess.
let's say hi in the chat. We have Brick
Get
Hey.
to it.
Jedi, who
Ahoy,
says ahoy,
ahoy.
ahoy.
Yeah, Brick Jedi.
But yeah, we will go into our first segment, which is
Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about.
welcome back. Where's the welcome back ticker tape?
So technically, are we 18 months out of last talk?
Oh, I didn't even check.
I think
the
so.
last-
I mean, if you were Halloween, that would be like the end of
Oh
fall.
yeah,
and now
Halloween. So
we're here. So yeah, isn't that crazy how everything flies? Like most of our return guests, I feel like it's been that gauging of 18 to 20 months. And you feel like time just passes and you're just like, oh, it's been almost 2 years, right? And I mean, sure,
It
we
is.
see you at Brick World Chicago. Yeah, because there's 3 months from Halloween and now we're 3 months.
17
'cause
months.
Yeah.
Because it was from 2 years ago, and then I came on that Halloween.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, so it's
And
been,
yet it seemed
yeah.
like just exactly yesterday where I remember you were dressed up and I'm like, oh, he is dressed up.
I don't
What a great
remember what
guest.
we were wearing.
But that's what makes him so unique.
Do you remember what we were wearing? I just remember a
Uh,
hamburger. I
I
don't
mean,
remember.
are we always wearing these things?
Were
It
we
was-
just wearing jerseys?
Like,
I
this
don't-
is
I
not
think
how I
so.
look in
I
regular
don't.
life.
I think
Okay?
it's the
Like,
same.
this is our costume for Friday nights, by the way. This
I
is not
think
how
we
I
were,
dress
were
in
we
real
wearing
life.
like Halloween jerseys?
Maybe Halloween theme. Like, I think we
I
have like
think
a
you had
Doctor
some
Who.
theme.
We had like
Yeah.
horror jerseys. So,
Because there's been a time when I dressed up like an Angry Bird on stream. And
yeah. Yeah.
there was like different things like
But
that.
again, I
Yeah.
feel like if we had a full 2024, and one of the questions we ask our returning guests is, did you have any softies?
Oh, but that's at the end.
Okay,
That's
so keep
at
that
the
in
end.
mind. That will be in the end of
Okay.
this little
Oh,
bit of
softie
segment.
is set of the year.
Yeah,
You're like
Oh, okay.
yeah. Set of the year of
Softies.
2024.
late for later. We'll
You
ask
know,
you
it
later.
doesn't have to be one.
Ooh.
You could have 3 to 5. I had 5 and many more. But you know, it's amazing because like you are thinking. I always think back. I'm like, what were the sets that's released out? And then as I look through the list through Lego, there's actually so many good sets every single year that it's hard
Yeah.
to be like
That's gonna be
focused.
hard.
So that's
but
why we want you to
figure
think
I'll
about it.
figure it
So
out.
you will. We're gonna keep talking about things, but
So we last saw you at Brick World Chicago 2024, and I
Yeah.
guess you were weren't you volunteering?
you were busy.
You had some things to do, didn't you?
Yeah, so I think I did 2, maybe 1 or 2 shifts. I like to, I mean, it's just part of being social at Brick World Chicago is
Yeah.
if you're going is volunteer, because then you get to meet people.
Mm-hmm.
The drafts, some of the activities are a lot of fun, like the brick drafts or the set drafts, I should say.
Did you volunteer at some of the drafts? Like you were organizing those?
No, I participated.
Okay.
I did my first ever minifigure draft.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fun.
I've never done that.
So it was really interesting. It was the space CMF.
Okay.
And the thing is that I got nervous because we got there and some people wanted like to draft full figures, right? So it's really just a swap of the CMF because I wanted to complete my set. But then some people wanted to actually part out the actual parts in the CMFs.
So just the heads and like the,
Yeah, like just
the legs.
like that doesn't do me any good.
Interesting.
So it's funny. So half of us separated into the people who wanted to be in the full minifigure draft went to one side of the room, and the other people went to the other side. And so there was about 9 of us that did it, and it actually ended up helping me complete the set. So it was good.
Wait, so if it was the full minifigure, was it just all 18 minifigures on the table? And then
Yes, we all brought one, I think.
Oh, wow.
Right? I'm trying to think how many we all brought.
like were they all different minifigures on the table, or was it the same space minifigure?
Well,
I
so
don't
then
understand.
they're blind, right? Because this
Oh,
is
it's blind bags.
Mm.
yeah.
Okay,
so
okay.
we would
I
open
see.
them up, and this is
Mm.
before the scanners came out.
Yeah.
I think it was the
Oh,
next series where they had it so you could scan it, and
Yeah.
like Jay's Brick Blog had it so you could just boom, 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 and go
Mhm.
through them. So now you don't really need to do that draft, but I was like, I had like 3 or 4, and so I needed to get a whole bunch more, and so I think you got as many entries as figures you put in, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I think I put in. Trying to think, I think we were supposed to bring like 4 boxes or something. So between 9 people, we had like, I don't know, 28,
Oh.
30 something
Okay.
figures. Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. I haven't heard of the minifigure.
Nick's like, how come I wasn't part of that?
I was really lucky though, because the last person was willing. I already had the nanny with the space baby.
Yes.
Mhm.
And wanted a bunch of those, and a couple of those came up, and so he was taking those, and I needed the other ones, so it worked out.
It worked.
He was going for the army.
Yeah.
And you're going for the complete collection.
Army, which
I don't.
sense because it's probably the most valuable figure, one of them.
Yeah, for the space
series.
baby.
But I feel like there's so many activities that happen in Brick World. Like
Oh.
we just pop into like different rooms, and then not to mention, like I want to actually just keep taking a look at all the different mocks. Like I feel before the public days come in, that's really what I want to see. I mean, yes, it's nice to like say hi to everybody, but for the Lego convention, it's always amazing to look at all the creatives out there.
Yeah. We systematically did the whole snake up and down, so we didn't miss anything.
Yeah, I think it took him, I don't know, 2 days to go and film.
Oh, the film.
Each one, and like being very concise and thorough.
Well, and you want to give credit to the builders and stuff.
For
and
sure,
tag them,
have
and
conversations
that's a lot of
with
work.
them. Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah. What?
It was the first time I actually displayed too.
Yes. Oh, can you talk about your mock?
Yeah, I did last year. I did and I think it might fall apart if I try to grab it. Let's see. I haven't done much with it yet, but this was the base level of Mustafar right there.
Nice.
So it's the
Let's go.
Right there. There aren't any figures on it, but I was really happy about my lava, and it lights up.
Does it still light up?
Yeah. It won't work right now, but and it had a bunch of caves in it and stuff like that, so it was a lot of fun. And then I had a Tatooine the underground. I don't know. I think one of the things I've kind of learned is that these big mocks.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Here we go.
Awesome.
So here, let's talk about
that is very cool.
You have the scene up here
Mm-hmm.
with the Inquisitors.
Yep.
What's going on here?
So I just wanted to put some figures, like kind of a scene. So that's Balin's skull. That could have been one. That could be my softie, actually. Yeah. A preview, just from the figure standpoint. Yeah. So that's the front. Well, the intention is that this is the base, and then I'm going to build on it the Darth Vader's castle.
Oh, on top.
Yeah.
Okay, that's for coming up this year, or not even?
Yeah, I haven't been building on it, and one of the things I'm learning is that these big mocks are really hard, unless you really have it concepted all the way out and you build it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I get like builder's block, and then this one I've had for an even longer time. This is it was supposed to be like a secret convert. Because in the Mandalorian, they get wiped out. Some of the Mandalorians. So
yes,
this is where they kind of remember they were in that space planet for a little while, and then this is where I kind of made like an underground of the Mos Eisley Cantina, because originally I wanted to build it as a basement of the Mos Eisley Cantina.
Okay.
So it's also another one where I kind of get like my eyes are bigger than my my stomach's bigger than my what I should be building.
Yeah.
They're all work in progress.
Well,
so right? I'm thinking of actually like deconstructing it and making it into like modular, where I could stack them, right? So it's a little bit easier to kind of be mobile and stuff. Otherwise, it just becomes a big monstrosity.
Well, you have the what is it? The tile with the studs on the sides.
Yeah.
They usually have these pieces for the modulars to start to easily stack on and then remove. And so you're prepared here for it's coming.
For sure. So I think I could easily maybe modify these and kind of even the same thing with Mustafar. If I could like modularize it, it'd be a little bit easier.
And then you have what's going on here with the
that's the tribe. Those are the Mandalorian tribe.
That's cool.
It looks like they're playing poker.
Yeah. They could be.
These guys are watching. Nice. And then you had with the dots your logo.
Yeah, I was gonna give those out, but then I realized it was just like
a lot.
Yeah.
Because that's like two items on each other, right? So that's
you wrote down, where will these end up? Where did they end up?
But I mean, if you have 6, then you give it to your top 6 favorites.
Yeah, I was gonna give it as like my top people. I ended up holding back, so maybe they'll make an appearance this year.
Okay.
I need to make more of them, I think.
Maybe 10. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
what brick hat is this behind?
The pig?
Is that a cat?
I'm not sure now.
Oh, that's this right here.
Oh, hold on. Oh,
it's part of the jewelry box. It's one of the dots, and you put a picture. You can put a picture in the back of it.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Did we
lose you? You hit the wrong button.
We've never. I
pressed back. I was trying to.
I am not part of the production team here.
I pressed back, and I think it just went back on my web screen instead of.
But you didn't lose us, and we didn't lose you.
Awesome. We got you.
Nice. So you enjoyed this Brick World Chicago. How would you rate it compared to the other ones you've been to?
I had a lot of fun at it.
Last week, Matt Mellish was on, and he said it was more overwhelming compared to other ones that we.
I think trying to remember, because this year didn't have that really massive build though, right?
No,
that was 2 years ago.
Yes,
New Hashima.
Yes. This year, like the biggest one was like that walking person model, and then there's all these different cityscapes within it. That was like the biggest, and then it lights up cool, right? But there wasn't a big cityscape, like massive cityscape.
So it felt like there was more room to walk around.
I think so. Yeah, I liked it, and plus when you're displaying, you kind of feel like you have something to fall back on.
You just stand by there, and people come to you and have conversations.
If you're bored, just sit there, and then people will come and talk to you.
Yeah.
How did you like Public Day then?
I liked it. It was fun. It was pretty intense. It's one thing I will say is that when you go for like 5 days, that's a lot. I mean, especially I think it's even worse when you're local.
Yeah, because you're going back and forth.
You're going back and forth, and then your family is like, really?
Like,
why? Do you really need to be there for another day? And I'm like, but my build, it's got people, and I've got to like talk to people. And
I guess it's hard. Like, it doesn't really count for you as a vacation away because you're just too local, right? Like,
yeah. So that
how long's the drive? How long's your drive to get to?
Well, early in the morning, it's only like 25 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Because there's no traffic, and you just jump on the highway and go.
Right.
It's pretty easy, actually.
Yeah.
With some traffic, it was like 35.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess it's you're really there again. Yeah, I can see that. Like, we have Bricks in the 6.
Yeah, we have Bricks in the 6.
We don't even go. It's 10 minutes away. We're terrible. We're like terrible supporters of Lego in our local community. And then we hear like Meredith Pink Wheels is coming this year, so we're like, oh, okay, we'll pop by later this year.
Last year, Cody and Brian.
Yeah, we're here, and oh my god,
they came all the way from Utah.
I guess the difference, though, like there's Brick World, it's all day long. There's no breaks, And the model that they have here for Bricks in the Six, it's like they have morning session and then a break in the middle and then an afternoon session. And how it worked out for that weekend that we just missed this fall is we were just so jam-packed. We could have popped in during the time frame that they were closed. We're like thinking, oh, how do we even get there? Yeah. So it's like really timing versus like, you know, when you go into Brick World Chicago, it's like open from 9 to like 6 p.m.
But I think also Bricks in the Six has their A-Fall day, but then we wouldn't have time to sign up for like the A-Fall day and do like the whole.
Because we're working.
Yeah.
It's not
like
a vacation.
People who come take the day off, like take their vacation.
Of course.
But
yeah.
I guess.
I've been just taking the days off.
Yeah. But this is it. Like Brick World Chicago is massive, right? Like it's quite the show.
Mm-hmm.
It's I don't know. Like I as much as I love going to Chicago, and this year too, we're just flying this time. I feel like last year was a bit hairy because we left so early on Monday morning, so early because I had to like be at work in the afternoon, and we made it basically like right in time, but we were just done. So we're like, just for safety and things like that, let's just fly. But I mean, we've driven to Chicago many times over our lives. That wasn't really a big deal, but we're like, maybe we have to be more sensible about how we go about this. And, you know, and if none of the kids want to go anymore, it's like, oh, it's just you and me now. Like, and still for the love of Lego, like our kids are like, yeah, you guys go. We're like, oh, it's a little bit.
I know.
It's just a shift, right? Because we got into Lego because of the kids. Like
when they were younger, we would do the Philly Brick Fest.
Drive there all the time with them.
And so
that was their local.
That was in like 2015, 2016, and 2017. So those 3 years we did that. But again, that's like 8, 9, 10 years ago. And so they were a lot younger.
Yeah.
They're very into it.
My first Brick World Chicago went with my daughter. She had a great time. She's a lot
When
younger.
was that?
Ooh, I think that was 2018.
Okay.
It's been 7 years ago. She would have been, she's 15 now. Well, she will be. Yeah.
See, when they were like just impressionable.
This is like she had a great time. Yeah. And my son enjoys it when he goes.
Yeah.
Because it is.
I remember you brought him that one time.
Yeah.
It was either last year or the year before. I can't remember now.
Yeah, like even our youngest, when we took him last year, he was just bummed that the older siblings weren't there, and I'm like, enjoy being an only kid. Like, oh, someone here?
Someone's here.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
you're so Filipino late.
Oh, I know. Sorry, I woke up.
Oh, you didn't have to share that.
Enter the building.
And he should be very well.
Yeah, well rested.
Yeah. I know. I needed to take a nap. I usually go to bed early on Fridays.
I think I would try to go early all the time.
Because now I play pickleball at 7 in the morning, so I gotta get up early.
I saw that on your Instagram that you were volunteering for a pickleball tournament sometime last year, so I didn't know how heavily involved you got into it because we haven't delved into that pickleball life.
We almost tried it on a cruise. But when we got,
which is funny. It's hard to play on a cruise. I've done it.
And then
when we got there, it was full.
It was packed already.
And then we're like, okay, we're shy.
But like, also given our personalities, if we like it, it would be like our next new obsession. And then like
that's what happened to me. So COVID. I started in COVID. I was a tennis player though.
Yeah,
Nick knows that I do tend to have that same thing where I obsess once I get into something. So I started with running.
Yes.
I was doing 5Ks. Next thing you know, I'm doing marathons.
Yeah, that's how it starts.
COVID stopped that for me, and then I picked up pickleball, and then I obsessed about it so bad that I got certified as a coach, and now I'm coaching.
My gosh!
Oh, what?
That's amazing.
Have you done pickleball, Harold?
No, I haven't. But like recently, a lot of people at work, they started playing. I'm like, what is this game? I've never heard of it until like maybe 2 months ago.
Yeah, but where do you go to play pickleball? They don't have
the tennis courts. Like when I take the boys for playing tennis in the mornings, there's like the senior Filipino crew who used to play tennis and they're now into pickleball.
Yeah, pickleball.
Oh, yeah.
And we just watch them, and they're like intense. They're like at 6 a.m. in the morning. Or
Yeah.
like-
So as a coach, what's more intensive, tennis or pickleball, or is it the same?
Well,
In
they're
terms
very
of,
like
different.
I have never
They're very
In terms
handled-
of like sweating and your muscles.
Well,
afterwards?
tennis. So I because I've also been doing a lot of step challenges, so I know the step counts.
Mhm.
Pickleball usually is about half the amount of steps than tennis.
Sure.
Mhm.
Like it's closer
Um,
to the net. And do you let the ball bounce,
Yeah, I mean you can. I mean there's
or is it
part
like
of it's
racket?
it does all of the above.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean it's a very fast sport. I mean it's a lot more. It's I would say it's a little bit more like table tennis.
Oh, okay.
A mixture of tennis, table tennis, and badminton kind of thing.
Okay.
How's the learning curve? Because like I said, the last 2 months, I feel like it just like boomed. Like
It
a lot
is.
of people
Oh,
just
it's
start
been booming
playing.
here for some time,
Part of
Harold.
it's-
You're
Yeah.
just
Yeah, I
entering a
think
new
it's just
age
entering it
demographic,
late.
Harold.
A new age
Welcome,
demographic.
Harold, to our age demographic.
Because I'm seeing like rackets at like Walmart, Target, whatnot.
Mhm.
Costco,
Like,
they have the
I've
pickleball.
never heard of this.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's
again,
actually this is a
welcome.
Target. This is a Target Prince hoodie.
Oh,
Oh,
let's see.
nice.
Let's see.
Yep.
Oh,
This way.
okay.
So that's a pickleball hoodie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured I'd throw a little pickleball sprinkle into the mix.
Of course.
So why is it called pickle?
ball.
Well, the pickle. What's the pickle
I mean,
part?
I don't know. Well, because I guess you could get yourself into a pickle. I don't know. It is a little bit of a weird name. It's kind of a funny name, but
Like
yeah.
it has nothing to do with the food, like
No.
an actual pickle.
There's really nothing. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's
And-
because the ball is a wiffle ball. I don't know.
Oh,
Like the
and-
ball has holes in it, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Like
in
a waffle
terms
ball.
of the scoring system, I mean, I feel like this is always one of the things I want to Google, but like I feel until I'm about to commit myself to play, I don't want to read too much into it. But
Is it like table tennis where it's just points?
yeah,
going
points
back
until a certain
up to 15
number.
or-
Well,
21?
so
there's
table
tennis.
tennis is more rally scoring. Here, the scoring is the one thing, and usually you teach it more like week 2, 3, 4 because you want to get people to
Be
just
able to
get the
pass.
motion.
Coordination.
Just
Yeah.
get the coordination and the stance and kind of get the basics down, and then some people come in with prior racket sports, so they're okay. Like you can move them along a lot faster.
You have the hand-eye coordination.
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
Backhand.
The footwork's big, and even for really good players, some of them don't have very good footwork and have to keep working on it. But
Oh.
the scoring is weird because when you start off a match, you always call out your score so everybody knows where you're at. So it starts off 0-0, so it's your score, the opponent's score, and then you call out which server number it is. The weird part that gets everybody confused is that in pickleball you start off with one serve. So it's 0-0-2 because you're a second server.
Mm.
And then when that point's done, let's say I lose my serve, it goes over to the other side. They call out 0-0-1. If they lose, then it goes 0-0-2. And if they lose that, it comes back, but then we start at 0-0-1.
So it just resets.
I'm confused already.
Yeah, I really like 0, like 15, 30, 45.
Is there
love.
electronic
Yeah.
counter?
There is a move to do more rally scoring too, where it's a little bit easier.
Mm.
But in that case, what happens is because you have a forehand or a left and right sides, and you just basically commit to a side, and you just do rally scoring. So every serve counts. So you really want to make sure. Then you have to be a lot more, to be less aggressive on your serving, because you
Right.
only score on your serve. Right. So if you aren't getting your serve
Read your
in,
text.
you're going to lose a lot of points in rally scoring. Yeah.
Mm.
Is it only because I only see people doing it 2 against 2, but could you go 1 against 1? Or is it
Yeah.
always 2 against
You
2?
Because-
can, but I mean,
Does this sound like
so-
me and Nick are gonna go to the courts tomorrow? Because he's my only one.
You're gonna get served.
The only thing I would say is what's up, Macro?
Macro.
The only thing I would say is that I think singles in pickleball becomes more intense than singles in tennis.
You get more steps.
Oh
then.
dang.
Way more, because you are just, it is brutal because it's such a fast sport.
Are we ready?
Yeah. Well, one thing you could do is limit it to half the court.
Yeah,
Oh,
That
yeah,
way
yeah.
you're not running around, and you can learn kind of the more straightforward method.
But I can imagine that the ball doesn't bounce as much as tennis.
Yeah, it doesn't bounce as
Doesn't
high.
bounce. So I feel like we can actually get
Yeah.
like once upon a time, Nick and I were like heavy into squash. Like
Yeah.
we just squash
Oh yeah, I
all the
forgot about you.
time.
Squash.
We bought like we brought like our newborn to play squash. We're like, oh, what are we doing today? He's
But
asleep.
the thing about squash and tennis, it's like opposite. Where tennis you have to like control it
bounce,
more.
and this one just whip.
You just
whip.
whip it. Plus the stroke's different for squash and tennis. Like for squash, it's like high
Upper
to
hand.
low, where
Yeah.
tennis it's like low to high.
Yeah.
It's a
And
bit
fast.
Yeah,
and fast.
pickleball is low to high as well.
Mhm.
different. Low to
Yeah.
high.
Low to high.
So
you don't
when
want
you're
to do a lot of
coaching-
take back, because in tennis you do a big C.
yeah.
Here
Yes.
you just do a little C.
Huh.
And
So it's gentler. It's
more
gentler
blocking.
on the joints. Would you say?
Yeah.
So
Pickleball?
when you're coaching, are you coaching older people or even young kids?
Or someone
Both.
like
Ages
Gerald?
of-
Both, but it's been a heavy amount of, which is actually scary, because then a lot of times I'm always worried that they're gonna fall over.
The older
the-
people?
Well, you
Ooh, oh,
know, I think that the more active a person is, they do have a better agency over their balance. It's just we probably, you know, like I feel like the stronger they get, I think that they're going to have better balance.
Yeah, the problem is that people reach, and because the ball doesn't
Mm.
bounce,
Yeah,
so they
yeah.
reach for it, and then you end up like tripping and toppling.
Oh.
So I think that's where a lot of the pickleball injuries are coming in. I even want to almost change the curriculum that we have, because it almost needs to teach safety more than it needs to teach the strokes. Because I've had some moments where because people get competitive, your natural competitive
Yes.
takes over, and when the ball doesn't bounce and it's like I anticipate the ball not bouncing, and so I get to the spot fast.
I see.
Mhm,
But what happens is they didn't anticipate it, so they try to overcompensate by like running faster to it, and you end up like ramming into the net and like tripping all over yourself. And I'm just like going like this, like, no, don't do that, please. So I try to tell them like, hey, if you didn't anticipate it, just these points are free. There's no real competitive. We're not in any tournaments. We're not going to be winning any tournaments.
Yeah.
Do not worry about it. Like,
Double
just
knot
get
your
better on the
shoes.
next one.
Yeah. I guess right
Yeah.
now you're coaching everything like indoor. Everything's indoor at this point still.
Yeah.
Right. And how frequent do you play or coach in a week? Like,
Well, so it started off I was a sub, and then now I have
now better than the subs, where they're like,
yeah. I was playing at least 2 days a week, and then subbing, and then now I have my own. On Saturdays I coach a beginners, and then like a second level beginners.
Dang.
And then this week I'm like subbing like 2 nights a week as well, like open match play. So what happens for open match play is that if there's an odd number, then I play in, or I like sit on the sidelines and coach and help them out and stuff. So it's fun.
Right. You have no time for Lego anymore.
No. So I come home and I can barely have time for sets. So
Because after work you go straight to pickleball, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's
Sometimes, it's not that intensive. Because usually it's at like 7 or 8 o'clock at night.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I usually get to hang with the family for a while,
Get
do the whole
home,
thing.
eat something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you've been doing this since COVID, or it's just picked up even more recently?
It's picked up a lot more. I mean, I've been doing it
See?
since COVID, and the addiction just gets, like goes from
more.
once a week to twice a week. And the summers can get really intense
Oh, for
because
sure.
people start texting you, "Hey, look, come over to come over. We need another player for our foursome."
Yeah.
And who are you to say no?
You're
I mean,
like,
it's a
no.
workout.
Yeah.
It's a workout.
Like,
it's a workout.
honey, I got nothing going.
you're like building your Star Wars set, and they're like,
Do you
Yeah.
get
okay,
your
I'll
Do you get your
finish
wife to
later.
play? Does your wife play now?
Yeah. So the good thing is that she
What?
does play.
Yeah, because
Yes.
was very fit, right? Like, wasn't she in
She's a trainer. Yep,
Yeah, she's a
she's
trainer.
an Orange Theory
Mhm.
training. Actually,
Right.
she just hit 2,000 classes coached.
Oh wow. What's
Dang.
her specialty for Orange Theory?
Well, it's all group.
Oh, okay.
What's Orange Theory?
It's like spinning.
Oh,
Oh,
Well,
that.
so yeah, they have it's a combination. It's really kind of like well-rounded fitness.
Working out.
It's group fitness training.
Mm.
So
Mm.
they
When
have
you said
a
it's like a full-on gym. Yeah.
yeah, they have the treads, they have the row machines, and then they have the weight area
Mhm.
that you can do, and so that you keep rotating.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
really
yeah.
good workout.
Yeah. So instead of
Um,
like having a full-on gym, it's really like usually a smaller areas, but it's like when you go there, it's like a studio. And
Hmm.
everybody's going to
Yeah.
do either like spin or like he said, like different machines, but you're all as a group doing the class all together. And then you go home. It isn't like I guess there's a change room, but it's more studio based,
Mhm.
right? Than anything than like a very big
Yeah.
gym where there's so many options. Like
Right,
there-
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's kind of like a cult too, because it's like because it's very
is.
social. So they're like super into it, and
Yes. You have your favorite times, you have your favorite instructors.
Are you saying pickleball is not a cult?
pickleball's a cult too.
Yeah.
Lego is a cult.
These are positive cults. Lego's a
Yeah.
cult too.
You know,
The
and then when you
community is
think
kind
about
of
that, like
crazy.
what you say for things like this, right? Like why
Yeah.
do we have as hobbies as cults when why can't we just be like hobbies? Like the things that we
It
do and
is.
we find people who have the same interests exactly in
Yeah.
what we love.
we all gather
Yeah.
together.
Cult.
Well, I think that's why YouTube is so awesome, because we can connect. Like
Right? Yeah.
and even Instagram. I mean, she posts on Instagram, and everybody high fives each other, and
Yeah.
it's really a positive environment. Same
For
as
sure.
that. I mean, you could say there's toxicity everywhere, but at the end of the day, it's a really positive experience for most people.
I think so. Well, I honestly think anytime
Hopefully.
you move your body and work out, I think it's always a plus, right? Like some people, I don't know, may overdo it, but I don't think you can really overdo working out. Are your kids into pickleball?
No, unfortunately not.
Oh,
They're too young.
not yet. They're not the age demographic yet of like getting
Yeah.
excited over.
I know
I-
Harold just heard about it.
I know.
And
It's-
it took
Yeah.
them, 30 plus years. So yeah, I guess.
Yeah, when I picked it
You're
up, I was
coming-
like, "This is a table tennis thing." Like, what's a pickleball?
We should. It would be a good activity to lead, although I didn't
Brick
submit
World
for it.
Chicago. Oh my God.
Yes,
Pickleball brick world.
I mean, I could help coach it. Could get a couple coaches and volunteer and get out to the parks.
Where's the closest park? I'm already thinking of like the area where the Renaissance is. I'm like, where did I see a park
Well,
around there?
Well,
Subway
last
Zone.
year I was supposed to play in a tournament. I think it was like Friday or Saturday morning, which would have been perfect because I don't think the public days don't open till like 10 or 11 or something.
Mhm.
But last minute, like they didn't include me in the tournament, and so so it was kind of a bummer. But I think it would have been at a club in Hanover Park, which is right next to Schaumburg.
Oh,
Right.
nice.
So there is a club right over there.
Mm.
I saw on Instagram that you just got back from spring break.
Yes.
Did you go anywhere like hot or like where did you go?
Yeah, it was warm. It was nice. It was great weather. We went to Alabama Gulf Shores and New
where's that?
Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans. All right.
Yep. So
that's
Gulf
like
Shores. I mean, it's right on the. It's right.
On the Gulf.
It's a couple hours. Only a couple hours. Yeah, it's on the Gulf. Gulf of America, by the way. No, I'm
Gulf
kidding.
of America.
Sorry, we're not going there.
You were sick. You were sick.
Yeah, whatever.
What did you guys do there?
So we stayed with friends we just kind of rented a house in the Gulf Shores, and that one's kind of it's really nice. There's some beaches, a lot of restaurants, a place called the Hangouts. It's kind of touristy trappy in terms of like the beach and the restaurants, and a lot of people just kind of rent homes, and then there's a ton of shopping, but it's all the same shops. It's like
souvenirs
oh,
or
we really got to go into this one too. Oh yeah, the same T-shirt that I saw at the last one.
Well, listen, your kids are at that age where they want to go to every single store, right? Like I get that
Yeah.
too. I'm like, oh,
And my wife. Yes.
Oh, okay.
At that age too.
she would agree. I'm like, the gravitational pull is just too strong. But I'll take the kids eating ice cream. How's that?
Oh, nice. You guys were there for a week or?
Yes, we did that for a couple days, and then we went over back to New Orleans. So we kind of we flew into New Orleans, we rented a car, went to Gulf Shores, and then worked our way back.
Nice.
And I just ate myself silly. I mean,
You had your po' boys
so
and your
much food.
beignets.
Oh,
Yeah.
The po' boys and the the shrimp po' boys,
Po'
right?
boys?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember
shrimp
the po'
po'
boys.
boy.
There was something else.
Well, the
Bayonet?
donuts,
Muffaletta
jambalaya?
sandwiches were big. Yeah.
jambalayas.
Is it called jambalaya?
Gumbo.
Yeah, jambalaya.
Gumbo?
Gumbo.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
supposedly according to the hotel manager that we ate at the best gumbo place. So
Oh, cool.
I
Did
don't
we
know.
have
It was
like
good.
a alligator burger?
We
or
had
something?
you had an alligator burger. People try anything alligator and burger
touristy-
in his life. Yeah. But we
Yeah,
are.
all
We're
the
tourists.
tourists.
Yeah, that's us. No.
We even saw a basketball game there.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
Yeah,
New
we used to
Orleans.
travel a lot when we were marathoning, and so we would always pick like a city, or was it also like the mile ones? Was New Orleans the
Rock
kind
and
of
roll?
a rock and roll? Was it a rock and
It
roll?
was a rock and roll.
I mean, this was over 10 years ago already, and
Rock and roll marathon.
and I
The New Orleans.
yeah.
Oh,
So-
I remember those because like
Yeah.
all
I think
the
it-
big cities have those.
Yeah,
Yeah, they don't
yes.
have it anymore.
Yeah, so we used to chase those, and we would, New Orleans was one of our.
I think we
Go-to.
went the week after Mardi Gras. So when I
Yeah,
was running
February.
in the trees, I could see some beads that
Yeah,
were
it was
stuck
still
out.
very
Oh.
festive and very cool. But it's interesting. We stayed downtown, and I don't know. I just love the allure of the city because of Anne Rice, like the whole vampire series.
Oh
right? Like,
yeah. We
huge
did some of
fan.
that. There's vampire cafes there.
Yes, vampire
Mm,
cafes, and we also went to the oldest cemetery. I can't remember the name anymore, but it was right beside a restaurant that had dueling piano bar and everything. Like you try to, stuff an itinerary, but of course Nick's like, I have to rest. I'm running, by the way. I'm like,
But apparently
yeah, but
our hotel was right beside like a dangerous area.
it was like the
Oh,
corner.
dang.
Well, it was a corner. It was like we were like right downtown, but it was like the corner of a very rowdy, like bar-y area. So he went running. I don't know why I didn't run that race, but you ran that race.
Yeah.
I think it was a full. And I would try to be in different spots to cheer him on. And I remember like just bisecting part of the city, like right through buildings. And I generally feel safe in cities. And I went through this alley, nobody in sight, and I just got chills. Like to this day, when I recount this story, I'm like, what was wrong with that strip? And it was
Yeah.
short. And I could see like when
Probably a vampire.
no,
I know.
where I was from, I could see like if I go through this alley and I can see the end point of it, it's back in sunlight, right? I'm going to like save
Vampire.
myself time as opposed to going through block after block.
Mhm.
And so I was walking there, and I walk a pretty fast clip, and then all of a sudden it's like chills, like, and I'm looking around going, I hear nothing, I see nothing, and then I just started sprinting, like,
Yeah.
like weird sensation.
Yeah.
So that was me in New Orleans, where and
Yeah.
then
I
got to
vibe
where
that because when you get caught in an alley, there's no escape. That's the problem. So
Right?
you just
Yeah.
you feel like you're gonna like something's always gonna get you.
Yeah,
Someone's
maybe
gonna
that
pop
was
out.
it. But yeah, I like the city. It's fine. It's small, right?
Mhm.
And you can do like lots of like rich that whole.
Was that your
heritage
first
culture.
time in New Orleans or that area?
Not with the kids.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
So I've been in New Orleans. This was my 4th time down
Oh,
there.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
fourth
actually
time.
never been there.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's worth it just for
Yeah.
the food. And the muffaletta sandwiches are just incredible.
Yeah.
What is it,
Muffaletta
like a
sandwich.
French influence?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I guess
French.
the French immigrated there.
Yep. And
Yep.
lots of Haitians too, right? So like there's the voodoo culture.
Yeah.
Oh, Haitians.
Rich there too.
Yeah.
Like again, like just like
Creole.
very Creole. That's it. So very cool.
Gambit.
Which
They have
means
the
that
Gambit
means that
accent.
they were American born. I thought that was like an actual
Yes.
ethnicity, but
Yes,
it's
yes.
not. It means that
Or
Creole.
you were American
Mixed
born.
in. Yeah.
Ah.
That you were mixed in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's just really mixed in. We have another like I guess culture here in Canada similar to Creole, but it's called Métis, and it's more in the prairie area. But again, mixed in. Like they're born in Canada, but the language of French is so enriched still in their lives, and they're not in the Quebec region. They're like more, prairie,
Yeah.
and yet it's still very rich, and they consider themselves that. But yeah, there's still so many differences.
Yeah, we ran around and did a
Like
lot.
party.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Where are you?
Oh, I'm looking at muffaletta sandwiches.
Mm,
Oh, you're gonna go
Yeah.
this weekend.
yeah, but yeah, no,
we went Central Grocer is pretty popular. We went to the old Napoleon House. The difference between the two of them, they were very similar. Napoleon House was maybe a little bit better, but they did it warm versus Central Grocer does the traditional cold muffaletta sandwich, which I like because when they do it warm, the juices get in the bun and it got all soggy, and I was like, not my
Yeah.
style.
What's the ingredients?
It's like an olive salad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like olives. It has I don't know what's that? Is that like a ricotta
Meadow.
cheese in the middle? What kind of cheese is that? It's like very thick.
I think they use. I thought they
provolone?
used like a
Provolone.
provolone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
provolone.
Gotcha.
yeah.
This
There's like a
is-
provolone, and then it's got like Italian meats.
all the.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I'm getting hungry. And this is it, really. I feel like any city we go to, I always have like a huge list of all the places we're going to eat. But the reality is, I dream
Yeah.
more about eating than actually eating stuff.
Food.
It looks like a deli sandwich.
Nick is like, this is my type of sandwich.
It does have meat.
It's
Look at that huge meat.
But they have all these. I can't remember what they call it. Accoutrement, like this mixture here with like red pepper, olives, onions. Like
Yeah.
it's all like sautéed, and then they put.
It
everything
almost
in.
looks like a Italian sandwich more than
It
a
is.
French. Yeah. Oh, so it's Italian?
kind
I
of.
think
Yeah, I
so.
think it
Looks
is.
like
French.
salami,
Muffaletta.
cheese.
Provolone.
Where is the origin of
Provolone.
muffaletta?
Sal-
Why is it
salami.
called muffaletta? Let's see.
Oh, look, it says New
It's
Orleans,
got to be Italian.
Louisiana.
It's a
Yeah.
Sicilian origin.
So it is
So yes,
Italian.
it is Italian, and originally referred to the round loaf. It's really about the round loaf and not the whole sandwich.
And
Yeah.
Marco
But it
says
is
loaded with
origin in
sauerkraut.
New Orleans.
dang.
Sauerkraut, delicious.
Sauerkraut's good too. It's an acquired taste, but once you
love
like it,
it.
you
I like
you, like
sauerkraut.
load it up.
It's so good for you. The probiotics
Oh,
in
is it?
sauerkraut. Yes.
Mhm.
Is it?
Yeah, because all that pickledness.
That's why macro's so healthy.
Yeah. Right.
I was watching one of your videos, one of your journal entries, and you're talking about
Nice.
Macari. But what
Oh,
what is
yeah.
Macari? Because you said that's like one of your tips for.
Yeah, that's been a big one for me. I mean, eBay for some people is really good. I mean, it's really like essentially same as any of the marketplaces, but I feel like Macari has a nice little Lego community of buyers and sellers. If you find the right people, you can get some pretty decent deals.
Okay, so you can buy
used
cheaper
Macari.
Lego at Macari.
What's that, Harold?
I never used Macari. Like,
Yeah.
it was like one of the avenues I thought about like selling my Star Wars
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. But
I'd say it's decent. I mean, I think as a seller, I think eBay probably, eBay's got a bigger, wider, broader audience.
Yeah.
And
they take a
Macari-
lot out of you.
Yeah. But once you kind of dedicate to a platform, it's also hard to kind of, I think some people do cross post as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do that. Macari I don't know. I started doing it. I started as I needed another avenue to get all those sets that I missed. And I was like,
okay.
I just don't have the budget, and I want to like part of it was like I need to find a way to sustain this hobby without shelling out thousands of dollars every year. So I started finding stuff around the house and selling it in a Macari, and it was like, wow.
Oh
this
no!
actually-
Don't say that to Nick. He's gonna start selling my things.
Wait, you were selling
Well,
non Lego?
They were I sell both non-Lego and Lego. It's all with approval, so it's anything doesn't want me.
Nick, I'm missing this. Where is it?
Do they sell books on? No.
Books are hard to sell. I tried.
What about pens?
Thanks, Nick.
Yeah, pen collections go very well.
I think so.
Pens,
Like,
pens
I
and
don't
inks.
Like Mont Blanc.
Yeah, no, like electronics, especially. I think there's a lot of resellers on there, and for the right price, they'll take anything. It's like crazy.
Is it a US based or is it like all around the world?
It's all around the
International.
world. Yeah.
Yeah.
International.
How do you spell it? I feel like I've never run into it. I have to see it in my head.
M-A-
K.
MECARI.
Yeah.
O-M-E.
I have a link to a code in all my videos. So if anybody wants to try it out,
We'll see what he's selling.
But you bought a
Yeah.
lot of minifigures there, right? Like
It's
a lot
the
of
only way
minifigures.
I've actually monetized is purely on Macari because 3 people have used my code.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
But you get a lot of minifigures that like Star Wars minifigures there that so you don't
Yeah,
have
I
to
want
buy
to
the
do a
set?
video on like what I've gotten. Like because I've been doing it now for like 3 years.
Mhm.
I think I've sold I should look it up. I think I'm getting close to $1,000 sold.
Oh.
One thing is that at least in the US there's a tax threshold.
Mm.
So if you stay under $600 per year, you don't really claim it as any sort of like taxable
Yeah.
income. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's like Facebook
So that
Marketplace.
yeah, actually,
Yeah.
even if you think about it, if you're a real small timer and you just want to cover your hobby a little bit,
Mhm.
put yourself on different platforms
Yeah.
and just get near
600.
the limit. Yeah, sell like $500 per platform and then call it a day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot more work, but I mean, we're all trying to work the system.
I know.
Yeah.
Sustain our hobbies.
But yeah, the big figure that I just got, I purchased Saw Gerrera from there, and I sold
Oh.
stuff. I actually don't put any of my own money into Macari. It's all from like the sales of stuff, and then I use that to buy. I've gotten battle packs, I've gotten figures, sets that I met, especially like gift with purchase. Those are really hot. Like a lot of people try
Okay.
to sell those.
Yeah.
The May the 4th gift with purchase.
Yeah.
Probably, although the Amperu one was like that one went through the roof and is really hard.
Oh, like really expensive.
Yeah,
Peru.
I sold off my Yavin 4 coin from last year.
Oh,
what?
yeah, I forgot about that coin.
Me
Yeah,
too.
I don't have any use for the coins. Like
The X-wing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Where's
so,
mine?
I think I sold that
Packed
for
up.
like $6, something.
Okay.
Yeah, Harold. Before
Yeah,
the
that's good.
stream, Scott and I were like, "What do you think the May the 4th gift with purchases this year?" Because it was rumored about the Boba Fett and the cadets, but then Scott said that might have been debunked.
Hmm.
Have you heard anything? May the 4th?
I've heard about the cadet thing, and then I heard about like a transport ship, like a Kaminoan like enforcer thing.
Oh.
I've
Yes.
never heard of it.
So
So
supposedly it's going to be it's still I think Boba Fett, but it's set in Camino, and they're going to have
Yeah.
one of those enforcer droids make an appearance.
yeah,
Are we still getting the cadets?
Maybe.
maybe yeah.
I don't know.
They
That's
said,
a lot
like,
of minifigures.
yeah, like a handful, like it's almost like a battle pack.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So they'll have like a little enforcer droid, I think, propped up, and then like the cadets like on a table or something. I don't know. It's not going to be
On the table.
probably just sitting at the table with
Yeah.
one little enforcer droid. Remember, actually, here the only part of the Jedi Temple that we've ever gotten is the light pole.
Oh, true.
Oh, the light.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. So that's the Jedi Temple in canon in Lego.
Yeah. Last
I
year,
forgot
we were
about
trying
that
to remember what it was last year, and then we finally remembered it was the battle droid pack was the gift with purchase.
Oh yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. I like that one.
Me too. That was like nostalgic for me because I remember what was it, like back in the early 2000s, like I got that set.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like the
Oh,
original.
I sold the Yavin 4 coin for almost $8.
Nice.
So yeah, I mean, it's been
when you
nice.
sell though, is there what's it called, a fee for their services?
A seller's fee?
Like
Yeah, so
right? Like I've
so
never...
Macari has made
Oh.
some big changes there. So it used to be the seller would pay all the fees, and what the buyer would buy at, they would just pay shipping, right? Now, for a little while, they put all the fees on the seller, so no buyer fees, or no, they put all the fees on the buyer, no seller fees. So essentially, what that did is that lowered the price.
Hmm.
For because now you know the buyer is going to have to pay a fee.
Right,
So
right.
Now they made it 50-50. Not quite 50-50, but they put it like a percentage where
I see.
a small fee goes to the buyer, and then the seller pays the rest, and then obviously shipping. So there is a little bit of a premium to use the platform, but I don't know. I feel like the prices, especially with figures, if you find the right seller that has like 2 or 3 figures, then you kind of factor that in. You can get them like a Stormtrooper for like $4 or $5 times 3 figures with shipping, so that ends up being like $20. It's not that bad,
Okay.
you know. Unlike Brickworld Chicago prices, where it's like
$25 per
Those
minute.
are like convention prices.
the worst minifigure is now like $6. You know.
Yeah.
When I was looking through your Instagram too, I saw a photo of Ludacris. Were you at a Ludacris concert?
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
Where was that?
That was a private concert for.
He came to Chicago.
No, that was that would have been Arizona, Phoenix.
Oh, Arizona.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a private concert.
Private concert for like a company kind of thing.
Yeah, it was. So there's a kind of a, not a convention, but it's a work event where we go and a whole bunch of companies come, and it's all in the tech industry, and so we learn and then we party the last day, and they always bring in somebody like I was at Coolio's last concert before he died. Yeah.
Oh man.
Wait, so you guys are all like in your business suits, and then Ludacris comes out, and then you guys are like,
well,
Yeah.
we get to we changed before it. Yeah, we changed before it. Yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
the first year
That's
year
awesome, though.
was Coolio, and then he passed away.
Yeah.
The next year we had Flo Rida,
Flow Rider.
and then this
Yeah,
last
that's
year
never
was
heard of it.
Ludacris. So yeah,
Did he sing
I'm
like
pretty good.
his old hits?
Of
Mhm.
course.
Ludacris was probably the best rapper.
Out of them.
He was pretty good. He was pretty impressive.
So who's it gonna be this year?
I don't know. You have to find out. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
These messages.
Yeah.
So have you been thinking about your 2024 softie?
Oh wait.
Yeah. I think
What would
so.
that be?
So what is it?
I mean, I really liked. I haven't fully built it. Do you have to build all your softies?
No,
or no.
it could be
No, you don't.
Like
a 2024 set
see.
that
Like
that
one of my
just came
softies,
out.
I don't even have it yet. We don't have it in
Oh,
our
wait.
list.
What is it? I'll get
Like,
it.
no.
But does the set have to actually come out in 2024?
Yeah, it came out in 2024.
Because I got this one.
Oh, nice.
When did that come out? 2023.
2023, I think.
Yeah.
So that's your
Yeah.
2023 softie.
2023. Yeah, I like nearly cried when I got this one.
Aw.
Oh, because you didn't have the old one.
Yeah.
What set is that? The AT.
Well, and Cody.
ATTE.
ATTE with Commander Cody.
All right, so let's see. It's either this one. Well, I'm trying to think.
Oh,
This one
Hottie.
was this one. This was 2023 too, right?
Yeah, it was. That was like
Yeah.
two.
What's the name of that one again?
Oh shoot!
I can't remember.
The Inquisitor site.
Yeah, it's the Inquisitor
Oh.
shuttle.
That's where you got your Inquisitors
Nice.
for your mock.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, nice.
So that had to have been 2023. Yeah.
Okay. You have a lot
I've
of
gotta part this
2023
out.
soft. You have a lot of 2023 softies.
Well, 2023 was a good year. 2024, well, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
Shin
Oh
Hottie.
yeah, because it's got Morgan Elsbeth. Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Right there.
That was a good one, too.
Yes.
This is a good one.
That has what are the minifigures? Crow
Got
or
Morgan's Elsbeth. Balin
Morgan
Skull is
Elsbeth.
awesome.
yeah. You had
Shin
those
Hati.
minifigures. You had those minifigures in your mock too.
I did. Well, I opened this just so I could get the minifigures. Yeah. So, and well, the problem is I'm not really into ships. Yes, that's right. I'm not really into ships, but Lego keeps releasing all these ships. I'm like, you know,
Yeah.
what can you do? What can you do? But you got to get the figures. Probably the only other one, but I think the other set's better. Just for the figures on this one are pretty good too.
Oh, the Ahsoka Starship.
Yeah, the
Oh, forgot.
Costco special. This one was in Costco.
Oh, is that Costco?
What's the
Yeah.
Inquisitor's name in that one? Merrick?
Merrick.
Oh,
Merrick.
Maroc, yeah.
Maroc.
Oh, and that isn't he? They like hit him, and then he disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
we thought he was
what-
gonna be a main character, and then he's done.
Well,
He was a
what's
Force
going on
ghost.
with all the ships in Star Wars? So the Razor Crest blew up.
Right.
The
Oh, yeah.
Marauder's blown up.
Which
That would
one's
have
the
been my
Marauder?
22.
Is
Yeah,
that
the Marauder
Bad
got blown up.
Bad
Bad
Batch,
Batch.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
People are disappearing, like that Inquisitor guy's like disappearing. What's the other one? The one from the recent show. Skeleton Crew. That one.
Oh, Skeleton Crew.
Didn't that shuttle blow up too?
The
Oh,
Onyx?
it transformed.
Yeah, transformed.
Yeah. Transformers.
The
I
Cinder
can guarantee
Onyx.
the Mandalorian
Yeah.
ship's gonna blow up with that N1 starfighter. He's gonna crash that thing. Just wait.
Hope he has insurance.
Yeah.
I know there's a new Andor coming out, but is there going to be a new Mandalorian coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, there
2026
is.
supposedly.
Yeah.
Oh, still a while.
Yeah.
Is it dubbed as season 4? Is it
It's
season 4?
I thought it was a
3.5.
movie.
Oh, it's a movie. Okay.
Yeah, Mandalorian and Grogu movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not a
Yeah.
series.
Yeah, it's supposed to like tie everything together, which I'm kind of like, I hope it's more than 3 hours, or at least like 3 hour mark. Then
More than 3 hours.
that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Because like
you
it's
would
supposed
need
to, yeah,
you would need at
time-
least 3 hours.
yeah.
Did they say if
Or-
it's going to be in the theaters or straight to Disney
Yeah.
Plus?
Oh,
They want to go theaters to hype it
Yeah,
up.
theaters.
Oh,
Yeah,
theaters.
and
Okay.
money too.
So it'll be
But I
like a
guess
Star
the-
Wars movie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because
People are
Disney
gonna-
Plus is definitely struggling.
Mhm.
Yeah.
2025. Is there a set that you're looking forward to that you want to get that you've heard of?
Ooh.
the Shire.
Slave
No.
One.
Yeah. are
Actually,
you
well,
excited
this,
about that?
oh, you know what?
Jango Fett?
If I would say the set that 2024 softie that I just don't have, I would love to get the Dungeons and Dragons set.
Hmm.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You did mention, I can't remember where, but you were thinking about a Dungeons and Dragons mock about doing that.
Yeah, I might if I have some time and do like a little habitat for some of the CMF.
Oh,
Mhm.
nice.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I like, and I have a lot of castle. I wanted to start building castle in space again.
Yeah.
But in Dungeons and Dragons, and the castle themes really have a lot in common.
Yeah,
you
they
could do
do.
a lot with it. Yeah.
Do you play that at all? Dungeons and Dragons?
I used to growing up. So
Oh,
it's
so you
really
know the
nostalgic.
rules.
Yeah.
We don't even understand.
We keep trying, and then we're like, again,
At the conventions, they
slippery
always
slope with
have
it.
like a
the room.
Dungeons and Dragons
Yeah.
gathering.
You need a good dungeon master.
Yeah.
Otherwise it'll all
Mhm.
fall apart.
I think Jesse's Brick Galaxy. They say he's a
He's
good,
good.
he's
He's
a good
good.
dungeon master.
Yeah. I was right next to him in the convention for my his
Mock?
the Dungeons and Dragons
Yeah.
box. Yeah.
Oh right,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's right.
you were.
Mhm.
So 2025, Jango Fett's Starship. Is that your?
No, this is another
That doesn't
ship.
do
Those
it
are
for you?
big ships that are
Oh
expensive.
yeah, you're not
that's
a
no room.
ship guy.
Yeah.
You're not a ship guy.
Yeah. What am I looking forward to?
The $1,000 Death Star.
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
not
with
a set.
40 so with 40 figures, that's gonna be worth it, right?
Yeah.
Well, we don't know what the figures are. They could be like 40 stormtroopers.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah. You're speaking Harold's language. Army building. Let's
I'm like,
go.
oh,
I'm saving up.
Yeah.
40 astromech droids,
Mm.
all
mean-
different colored.
Like,
If you think about it, so even I mean, a couple battle packs is like $100. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see how the build looks.
yeah.
Did they
watches the
say it's
playset.
supposed to be like the Death Star 2? Like how
Yeah,
that's
they did.
architecture?
Yeah.
It's not like the dollhouse kind of one that we already have.
Yeah. I wonder how
Twice.
big. I wonder how big it's actually gonna be.
I know, for $1,000
It should be
though.
massive.
$1,000.
Yeah.
Don't
You've
worry,
got to
we're
think
not
it's
getting
got to
it.
be like this entire like
I
half.
keep looking
like,
at Nick like
quarter
No,
of the table. He's
You're
on
not
it.
getting
He's
it?
get-
No
No.
way.
our Star Wars room looks very Star Wars room already.
I don't know.
I don't
Those
know,
ships will like look good in the ceiling. Look up, it's like, wow, Star Wars up there.
I wonder if that one's gonna be worth investing in too.
Oh, definitely. Well, it's kind of like if they didn't pay $1,000 for this set, how are you gonna like get money to sell it for like what, 1,500?
Mhm.
The problem
2,000?
is they're probably gonna sell it for 5 years,
Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely.
or at least 3. So like 3 to 5 years. So if you buy it, you'd have to sit on $1,000 for 5
Yeah,
years.
exactly.
Or you just
Wow.
buy it right before it retires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the price doesn't change.
But I think the best time to buy these sets are usually, especially a set like that, is when you get the promo, because
Mhm.
it'll be some lightsaber that people
Did they
need.
say what the promo is for the October release? Not yet, right?
It'll
Who
be
knows
a
if we're-
lightsaber.
yeah.
Watch. It'll be Luke. Did they already do
Darth
Luke's?
Vader's lightsaber.
Oh
They've
my
done
god!
Luke, they've done Yoda.
Oh,
It's
it'll
kinda
be
crazy
Darth
how,
Vader
like,
for sure.
How much those
Yeah.
are worth? And just like you can get this with like simple bricks.
Mhm.
I know,
Yeah.
but you don't get the nameplate.
I could just, I don't know, custom order it on BBG Forge.
Yeah.
Like,
Are we ready to go into our next segment?
Sure.
Which
that one?
Do it.
is Share Your Stories, Share Your Stories, Share Your Stories, Weekly Recap. Weekly Recap.
What did we do?
I started using a new hair product,
Oh,
Sure.
what?
sharing this. All right, guys.
Not-
here we go.
Nioxin. Have you heard of
A
Nioxin?
new phase in our lives, guys.
No.
Because my hair's been starting to get thin.
I wasn't going to
Uh-huh.
mention
Uh-oh.
anything. I just cleaned the shower.
So I was on Amazon. I was like, shampoo for thinning hair, and I found like Nioxin, and so it's like a shampoo, a conditioner, and
And a mousse.
like a foam kind
Yeah.
of thing.
So formula wise, it serves to reduce hair loss. And little does Nick know, but wife here has been using it for years because I am very particular about preventative anything.
She wants.
I'm all
thick,
about I
luscious
want
hair.
thick hair. And you know, I am aware like I'm into perimenopause, and I feel like hormone wise I'm going to lose hair because when I had my babies, I had thin hair and I always had very, very thick hair, but I make sure that I'm eating the avocados and the salmon and the nuts. Like I'm very much more like from the inside, but I've always also used products or supplements like biotin, which also helps promote strong skin, strong nails, and strong hair.
Oh yeah, it's
And hair follicles, right? So, I mean, part of it is aging and part of it is hormones and things like that. But yeah, so Nick's like, look what I got. I'm like, you mean? And so he gets a package sample from Amazon and it's like 300 mils each one. And I'm like, you mean this? And I have like liter, like I have
2
like
liters.
liter.
Like,
Ask me first what I have. Like
That's
when
funny.
it comes to things like
So
that.
I've been on it for 3
Yeah,
days now.
I mean, for me, I think it's
But
like
they say it takes about 30 days, and then
But
on YouTube it was like a year.
I've been on it for years. Like I think like once you start, you can't get off, right? Like you have to continue maintaining
just
it,
like a
like
daily-
exercise, like healthy eating, like you
But,
have
like,
to maintain it.
Over around here, it's starting to recede.
I
and
think
then
it
up
gives him
here.
a manlier look,
I thought it was just a
Oh.
like
haircut.
a seasoned. I mean, I gave him a haircut yesterday.
Yeah, I did get a haircut.
Yeah,
Uh,
but
because usually, like, my hair's always been like thick, right? And then since I hit like
like,
his version of
46,
menopause
47, it's starting to
thin a little.
thin a little.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And I
But
mean,
then,
part of it
but
could
then
be genetics.
my brother who's younger than me started thinning when he was like in his 30s. So my hair's thicker than his. But I don't know. I just
And it could be
wanted to
stress.
try
Like
it.
I feel like what I do whenever I'm training somebody doing what I do for work, we noticed like they have hair loss. So I literally before had like the supplement biotin. They come as like delicious strawberry flavored gummies at work, and I just had that on
You're
my desk
passing
all
it
the
out
time.
at
I'm
work?
passing it like I'm like the biotin like druggy dealer here. Like, hey, have this. Like, try it. Like,
Have you guys heard of Nioxin at all?
I have.
No, I'll probably ask Christine if she has.
I might need this. I'm
Yes.
starting to thin.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah, me
again, like part
too.
of it is always prevention, right? But also eat the healthier foods. I say.
I just went on Amazon and then I was like looking for the one that most people bought. And so this one was like 25,000
Follow
people
the
were buying this one.
But this is it. If
so
you
I'm like,
guys,
oh, this must be a good one.
like I have a friend whose husband is actually a stylist, and so they have deals when it comes to hair supplies, right? So if you know a connection, who knows the connection, it's always cheaper because they have a discount at these places to get it for them.
So when I try it, it makes your scalp feel like
tingly
and like
and
fresh.
part of it is like the
like, oh, it feels
formula.
nice.
Like some formulas have peppermint, for example. It makes it like tingly. It does, but like
Is
not
that
in an
is that
itchy
the
way.
peppermint that
Yeah,
makes it
part
tingly?
of it is that because there's also like different kinds of oils that would help for reduce
Oh, nice.
hair loss.
This has biotin.
Oh, good.
Oh, what is that? Hair gel?
That's a vitamin.
No,
It's
this
men's
is
See,
my
I tell you,
multivite.
see, Harold is taking his men's multivitamin. Nick, you have a full
Yeah.
bottle upstairs.
Wow,
Bio-
look, I'm almost
bio-
done.
I
Yeah.
do the
Biotin.
gummies.
You do the gummies? The
Yeah.
biotin
Yeah.
gummies or
Or just
I do-
multivitamin?
Multivites.
The multivite. Yeah, the vites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
US has amazing products. Like you guys have like fun. Every time I go to the States, I'm like, ooh, what do they have in every single aisle?
Mhm.
It's like a whole different like toy store. But yes.
So yeah, you can tune in week to week. We'll see if
No
if it's
pressure,
working.
Nick. It's a lifelong
This
journey
is-
now to
Yeah.
preventing this.
This is the before
mean-
the before shot. You can
Screenshot.
see the before shot.
If Brian Urlacher can get his hair back, I mean, you know,
Oh.
Brian Urlacher.
he's the famous Chicago Bears player. He was the linebacker.
But maybe he
Oh.
got like some other sort of like
did he?
fancy
Yeah,
hair
did he get
done.
like surgery? Like
So
He did the I forget what he did. I should know this because the ads are everywhere. But he
Okay.
did.
We're gonna get ads now.
Yeah. What did Urlacher do? I
Thanks.
should look it
because
up.
my cousin in the Philippines, he's a doctor. He's a medical doctor. He's Australian, but he has a very lucrative business in Manila, Philippines. It's called Clinique de Paris, which is a Parisian hair loss thing where they actually take your platelets and then they do a lot of injections. Like they create your whole hairline. So check out
Oh.
on Instagram, Clinique de Paris. He says 85%
how do you
Oh.
spell that?
Clinique, CLINIQUE, and then de, DE,
Yeah.
Paris. And so he gets all of his training, him and his staff in Paris. They go every couple of, like twice a year in Paris. They've planted themselves in Manila. He says 85% of his clientele are international. And so they're like right
Wow.
in
I was gonna
the,
say.
like right in like the heart of like Manila, like the financial district.
They
So
fly all the
expensive.
way to Manila.
Yeah,
They
it's
do because
cheaper.
it's cheaper. So
Yeah.
I want to. So I mean, you buy your plane ticket, of course, but I think that whole process, as opposed to getting into States or here in North America, is and then you get a vacation because the downtime is not even a day. He said, like
like
so
a
you go
week.
there for a consult, they'll do your
Yeah.
whole hairline for you, and then they have a deal with a 5-star hotel beside them that
Wait,
any
so it's
Yeah.
instant?
yeah. Like, I mean, it's not instant, it'll grow. So go check out his
Yeah.
page on Instagram, Clinique de Paris.
But how much is it though? It's
So I
expensive.
think the process is $5,000.
5,000.
No.
I was
But
gonna say.
something like
Yeah.
this is probably double or triple here in North America.
Oh, I see. So like
Right.
10,000 in
Yes,
North
Oh,
America.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So you buy your ticket,
But then
it's
your
like
plane ticket's another.
$1,200, but it's like a trip. Then you do a whole vacation, and you're like, yay,
Yeah.
hair and vacation.
You go to
right?
Boracay.
Right, you go to a resort
dog
there,
wants
and but it's a very one-on-one consultation because everybody's head shape is different. So he'll draw like how your hairline should look like, and it's really dramatic when.
So if you want a widow's peak, you can.
I
like
think they'll
Dracula-
make. I think they try to make it as
Yeah.
natural as
Oh,
possible.
okay.
They're not gonna. If you really want the Dracula look, I'm not sure, but I'm sure if that's what you want to buy,
You'll
My
end up in
friend did
New
that a
Orleans.
couple years ago.
right?
Yeah.
What was that, Harold?
My friend did that a couple years ago. He said he spent like $5,000 for the
Mhm.
procedure, but it's like a vacation. He did it in Turkey,
Yes.
and you get a
Oh.
translator. You get like
I
a
had a friend who did her
chauffeur,
nose in Turkey. She comes back. and I'm
5-star
like,
hotel.
So how does he look now?
Yeah,
hair.
I mean he has a full head of hair
Yeah.
now.
yeah. Like it's a
But-
possibility. Nick is like, I think I want that for my 50th birthday. Forget
he's
Denmark and the
Nick's
Lego
not going to
house.
go to Brick World Chicago. He's going to be in one of these 5-star resorts.
Yeah.
We're getting my hair
Yeah.
done. Like, what's the limit here?
But it looked like it hurt. I was like,
Oh,
is that blood?
was there blood?
Yeah, no. So
Because
they
it's like
draw out
yeah.
they draw out like your growth factors or something. So it's
Yeah.
your stuff, and then tiny little micro needles that again his clients say,
Yeah.
you don't feel anything. It's like a massage. It's like this.
That's what he
And
said.
they'll
He
work
said-
on your head, and then again, like within a few months, it grows because again, it's your follicle.
But they do
rich.
women
Oh.
They do women too, yeah, for sure. But again, like when you look at the before and after, it's so dramatic. Like how, like someone again
Wow.
looks younger based on this, right? So Clinique de Paris, I'm totally like. pitching
What was
this.
that? Remember back in the 80s, or I don't know for Harold the 90s?
Rogaine.
It was like the
Yeah.
hair club for men. I'm also a
Yeah.
member, but
Not only am I the president, but I'm a member.
yeah.
Yeah, that's before my time.
Yeah.
That was I guess that was in the US too, because I remember seeing those commercials a lot in here.
Oh,
in
it's
Canada.
funny.
See, look
I
at
just
this
remember
guy.
Rogaine.
Before and then after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You could show that.
So it's a 1-day procedure, and it took 9 months to get this. But like, sorry, I don't know if you see this. So this is the guy, and he doesn't have hair, and that's like
Oh,
wait.
9 months later.
Do you show the before
Dang.
again?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
he was
very
bald.
dramatic. So he
He's
is
bald.
bald, and I mean, and then 9 months later.
damn.
And so Tita Vilma, one of her sons, very
So-
like thin hair, and so they do a hairline design, and then like individual implantation of your hair, and it almost looks like a little tiny needle that goes through it, and they go through it.
Oh, wow.
So I think there's
Yeah.
again, like you go somewhere else, and it is like a vacation, but you know, a lot of very happy clients, and a lot of his clients are also like celebrities. And I'm like, who did you meet today? I can't tell you. It's confidential. I'm like, stop. Can I be please your assistant? Like, but yeah, it's grown so
What was
much.
that video?
This one.
This one here?
Yeah.
All right, let me share screen. I will share.
Who knew instead of full of brick, you could have full of hair?
Well, we want to keep things
Full of
we
hair.
want to keep things
Nice.
real. You know what I mean? So this is the before, and that's after.
Oh,
Right.
dang.
So 1-day procedure, and it's
Wait, he looks like this
uses-
after 1 day?
no 9 months.
Oh, okay.
But it's
Oh, the
it's
procedure's
a
one-
1-day
the procedure's
procedure,
1
right?
day.
So it's platelet mesotherapy. In
Oh,
addition to
It's like,
their
it's
God.
like sewing.
Turn
no,
it
but
off.
they don't feel anything. But they don't feel anything.
Oh.
It's like little massage bits, they say. So,
That's just crazy. That's so
but
cool.
look,
That looked
how-
like what is that, sewing machine?
it's a tiny little
Yeah.
needle.
I looked like they were sewing his head on.
But they use his own hair, like his hair follicles from behind his head, and then it's your hair and your.
Ah.
But again, all of their clients say they do not feel a thing. It's like someone just tapping your head, tapping your head,
Oh my goodness.
right?
But they're putting platelets in there
from
right,
you.
right now.
It's
That-
yours.
like that. dot, dot,
Yes,
dot, dot, dot.
yes, exactly. So
They're
making
not-
your blood vessels, everything, they're very enriched with your formula, like
I
you.
see.
So, but amazing stuff, right? I want to go and just get it done.
Was that the
I'm wondering.
Was that the
I'm
president,
wondering
but
if that's
also
the
a
same
client?
thing
Yeah,
that's
no.
locally, because Brian
Yeah.
Urlacher was bald, right? He was famous for being bald.
Yeah.
And
So
then
maybe he did that.
So he uses Restore Hair.
So I
And
think on
then-
top of that, I'm sure he must have had, the company say use this product too on top of already your grown hair. But I don't know. I feel that is the most obvious, like that's the most, I don't know, best way to get hair back, right?
Yeah.
Like it's natural. It's really implant. Yeah.
But it's expensive.
Well, it is expensive, but it's immediate. Like yeah.
Wow.
Pretty
This
cool.
one, this one's
When
saying
are we
that
going on
for
vacation
just
to the
over
Philippines,
$1,000
guys?
bucks.
Do we wait for Harold?
Just
Yeah.
over $1,000.
This one is saying for just over 1,000, I think. Oh no, it
Harold.
says save. No, it says save 1,000 on your procedure.
Oh.
This thing's.
Yeah, it's expensive.
It has to be
I
a
can
lot.
imagine it's expensive.
Oh, it says the cost depends on how much hair loss you have.
right,
Okay.
right.
So if I
Okay, so
start
You
then-
can
now,
do monthly payments for 150. So that tells me
How many
the thing's
payments?
Probably 20 grand.
Monthly,
Yes.
monthly payments for 150.
Yeah.
That sounds
That's
like
a lot of
15 to
payment
20
for a
grand to
month,
me.
right? Yeah.
yeah,
So it's a lot.
So it's more.
But yeah, that's why-
US based though. I
Yeah,
guess.
there's like, so like you said, people go to Turkey, people go to Brazil,
Yeah,
right?
Brazil, like
People go-
overseas.
you make a vacation and they are so people go to Korea for like upper eyelid
Oh,
they have-
yeah.
upper eyelid
Maybe
surgery.
you can go on a
right?
cruise and it'll just be on the cruise ship.
I mean, that would be ideal. I'll tell Raf that. Raf's my cousin. Maybe he can be a cruise a clinic de Paris director.
So is he? So are they doing like FUE procedures? Is that what that's called?
FUE.
What's the
That's what they're
FUT
saying.
FUT. DHI versus
FUT. So they're so follicular. There was that word for it.
unit.
It sounds like they must be similar.
Yes. But they were just in Philippine Vogue. Like they were just featured in large magazines recently
Wow.
for the business that they have. They just moved to a nice penthouse. So there, all the hairs that they've grown.
They fly people in from all over the country and world for this Erlacher.
Yeah,
Dang, 20 grand?
there.
I think it's probably
This guy,
about
that's his
12
new
to
hairline.
15.
That's him,
They
of course,
won't
with the receding.
post
Then they
the
have
price,
to shave, and then
but-
they do your thing, and then
That's
they
crazy.
implant your hair.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Yeah, because
That's
my friend was
insane.
bald, and I was like, oh, dang, you have hair. It's weird.
Yeah, and it just
Yeah.
thickens. It's very dramatic.
Yeah.
Harold, how's your week?
Not didn't think you'd talk about this, did you? You were thinking we're going to talk about our running
He's like,
and where.
got it.
where
Yeah.
At least we reminded him that he had to take his vitamins. So take your vitamins, everybody.
I do it daily.
Harold still has luscious hair,
The
It's the
youthful
biotin.
hair.
a nice hairline.
Yes.
Thanks. My week's been pretty good. I went to Brick Fair Fredericksburg on Sunday.
Oh, right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How was that?
Did you display or you just went to enjoy?
I just went.
Hmm.
It was funny because like everyone was like looking for me. I was like, "Aw,
Where's your army?
Yeah.
it's actually right here."
But,
We need it.
you didn't bring it. You didn't bring it.
I didn't bring it.
Mhm.
I let my friend borrow like all my orcs so he could use it for his
Okay. That's nice. of
bar
you.
door mock. Yeah.
Okay.
But no, it's just been really busy.
You've been there before, right?
Yeah, I used to display there. That's where
What's-
I got most like, inspiring for my castle.
Oh, nice.
Was Bearded Bricks there?
No, he usually goes to the bigger one in
Oh,
Chantilly.
okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if he brought his what was it, World War II mock.
Mm.
Yeah, I think he brought it to Brick Convention this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, I felt kind of touched because there was a lot more castle there. And a lot of people, like I said, were like looking for me for mine because they felt inspired by it.
Oh,
So they built their own. And I was like, dang. Crazy. Yeah.
nice.
Now you got to
So-
come up with the next inspiration.
I actually that after that during the week, I started like planning out my next castle.
Okay.
Yeah, but so I used to display this at Chantilly, and I guess there's a table restriction now,
Oh,
so I can't go like big like I used to.
can you go
just-
tall?
Yeah, it's going to be a lot taller, but I kind of want to make it so that the audience could see all of it. I guess you could say.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. But this one's gonna be island based.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah.
like
So
more waters and ships.
Yeah, water ships. I wanted to do a collab, but like I said, the table restriction, like I guess Todd for Brick Fair doesn't want like big footprints anymore.
Hmm.
Just so like I mean I get it, it's to allow
More
people to
people.
display and stuff like that. So I gotta come up with something by June so I can register for it because that's in the first week of August.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to Brick Fair this year, like, because you said
Yeah.
you weren't sure,
And Utah.
and Utah,
And Utah,
but not Brick World.
but not Brick World. Yeah, it's in June.
Oh,
August
yeah.
is like the best time frame for me to go to conventions and stuff.
You won't get to see Scott again.
I know. Yeah, the kind of Brick
Bummer.
Fair.
it was fun. We had so much fun.
And we could go to Jollibee.
Oh, at Brick Fair.
Yeah, it's right across the
There is-
street.
Oh yeah, that is right across. I was gonna say there's Jollibee
Yeah.
in Chicago too, but it's like right downtown, right across the
Yeah.
Art Institute. Actually,
Yeah, it is downtown.
So,
But we'll see. Maybe I could go like next year, but
Oh, I thought I was gonna say maybe I'll pop in this
Yeah.
week.
What
Make
was
it happen.
the best mock at Fredericksburg? Is it Fredericks?
Yeah,
Fredericksburg.
What was the best mock at Fredericksburg?
dang. There's a lot of it that I enjoyed. Like one of the builds was a castle build. It was like Kermit and Miss Piggy's castle.
Oh, that's funny.
So it was a neat concept. Dang, favorite
That's
build.
Did they have like the Muppet CMFs like all over?
No, they had Monkey Kid pigs as like the knights.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
one.
I know. I didn't have time to like post any of the pictures.
we
that I
never, we
took.
haven't gotten a frog costume, have we?
A frog costume,
Like for CMFs, like a frog
like
army.
an animal.
You know
No,
how
we
the,
haven't.
you know the
Yeah.
different costumes, right?
Yeah.
There hasn't been a frog one
That's been a
Do
frog.
we need a
Mm.
frog one?
for Kermit, Kermit army.
I usually pass on the costume CMFs.
What?
We have all the food ones over there.
Oh,
Huh?
his food
All
army.
the food ones who have food
Yeah.
armies.
Yeah,
I have
the food
I have
army is
armies.
cool.
of
It's
them.
like once you're down that path, you got to keep
Yeah.
going. But
It's terrible.
Yeah, we're down that path.
Deep into that path.
that's what I try to do. Is not I try to like force myself to not go down these paths because once you go
Right?
down them, you
Focus, right?
Yeah.
Focus. Just really curate. and
Because
fully-
we did get the pig costume
did.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I guess it's cheaper just to get the Monkey Kid one because the pig one it's hard to get now.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of them.
Yeah, my friend made the burp, the big ugly rock piece.
Mhm.
So he made a GURP, gigantic ugly rock piece.
Oh, like he brick built it.
Yeah, he brick built it
As just a piece.
Let me see if I can
That's
find
cool.
it.
That's like you know how we got as a gift with purchase the big 2x4. It was a
Yeah.
brick built 2x4. It's kind of like that, I guess. A big GURP.
Yeah,
have
I've been
a
calling
photo
it a GURP. Yeah,
GURP.
hold on.
Or it could be a herp, a humongous ugly
Herp?
piece.
This sounds bad. It's like herpes.
I know,
don't
herpes.
Just like let's go there.
See?
That's fun.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fun.
okay.
So
Huge.
he made this, and then there's another guy who made the other version of a burp. But he made it
What's-
like that day.
Nova Lug. What does Nova stand for?
Northern Virginia. So this is like
Mm.
my friend Anthony. So he won best theme, which is rock
Mm-hmm.
for
Oh.
Fredericksburg.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
but he's an awesome builder. This is the tidal basin that he built too.
Oh wow, that's so pretty.
So-
I like-
cool.
I like
Yeah.
how the sides
yeah,
of the
Yeah.
landscape.
So he actually won was it Brickmaster for Art of Brick. They did a competition in DC.
cool.
Yeah.
Art of brick, yeah.
It's
That's
like
nice.
nice.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Nice. How about you, Scott? How was your week?
It was good. It's been very busy coming off of spring break.
Mhm.
So flew back from New Orleans. We came back on Friday, so we just kind of chilled for the weekend.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Repair
Um,
after the vacation is always so
yeah,
important.
you really do. And then I played a lot of pickleball. I played on
I was
Saturday.
gonna ask.
I played Monday. I played Tuesday. I played
Did you win?
Thursday. Well, I just so I was coaching Tuesdays and Tuesday, Thursday.
Okay.
I did win a lot on Monday. I did pretty well.
Nice. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been kind of going up. I've been doing better. I think that was part of the reason I got into coaching because I wanted to kind of calm myself down because I was a tennis player and you play really aggressively.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
coaching kind of grounds you a little bit.
Is there a
Um,
ranking in your area?
Yeah.
Are you
Yep.
ranked?
Yeah, I have so the big thing is to sign up for Duper. So it's DUPR.
Duper.
And as you record your matches, it starts it kind of has an algorithm that gives you a rating.
Ooh, point system. I love it.
Yep. So here's my my Duper. I'll look it up.
Pickle duper. There's a lot of
You're
like interesting.
super duper.
Yep. Here, let's see if I can show it.
Like I'm just on Strava.
Strava.
Me too.
How come we're not following each
Yeah.
other? Although I've been doing a lot of like private.
Here's
work.
my duper.
Oh.
See that?
Okay.
My duper.
So I'm over a 4.0 right now. But if I lose when I play somebody and they record it, I could get under a
goes down.
4.0. So I'm teetering. I'm right at the 4.0 level.
Like a 4.0? Is that like an 8?
Yeah, I would consider myself, if I was really to classify, I'm sure I'm like 4.1 to 4.2. And probably that's where I'm at. Yeah.
Is 10 the highest?
No. Maybe, but most of the pros are like 6 to 7-ish. I think it might max out at 7.
It's not in the Olympics yet, right? Pickleball?
No. It kind of is getting there. It really should.
It's getting there.
I don't think it's international enough, but I was really surprised because aren't the Olympics going to be in LA?
Oh yeah, they are.
Right.
Coming up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think people were shocked that it didn't become a demonstration sport. Maybe it will last minute. I don't know what the rules are, but
is breakdancing coming back?
Yeah, I don't know. That was
No, I know. They were talking to the breakdance guy last night. I was like driving home and they were like interviewing.
Oh, the guy who won?
The guy who won and like how he
from
got
Canada.
into it. Yeah, he is. That's why. And then they're like,
yeah, the
"Were you
memes of the
bummed?"
Australian girl still come back all the time.
Oh, the Australian breakdancer?
What's her name again?
I forget.
Yeah.
But what's funny is that she like actually was a breakdancer in the circuit.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know if it just doesn't make any sense. And she had a very like avant-garde style, so it just did not look good.
Yeah, they had breakdancing,
Yeah.
and then they had the skateboarding.
Yeah.
Was the other one that was kind of new.
Yeah,
but the
it was cool.
skateboarders, like the girls were like young, like 12, 13.
Yeah, so like there was
they're
like no
shredding.
minimum limit. Like
Yeah. No age.
that was interesting.
Yep.
Where they let minors on, right?
At April 1st, did you guys get any April 1st?
More like
Lego?
April 2nd.
Yeah.
I went because I wanted to get the Beauty and the Beast. There were only 2 of us in line
For Beauty and the Beast.
on April 1st.
Oh.
But I guess other things didn't really come out
Oh.
besides Beauty and the Beast.
No.
Yeah.
The Transformers brickheads, that was the month before though, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I saw those there, but I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Those Transformers. But yeah,
Well,
there
I
was
did
only
get-
2 of us in line.
I did get a set.
Oh, Target.
Yeah, another Target. Scored the one with Moff Gideon in it.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yep. I have 2 of the other battle packs. So, because I want to string those together and kind of create like a little something.
Nice. Was that a good Target deal?
Yeah, Target here, they had actually, it was right at the end of March, in like through March or April 1st or 2nd, they had 20 and 30% off a lot of sets.
Oh, I know.
Plus, you have your red card, right? That red card.
Yep.
So how much percent off is the red card too? Like another 5% or something?
Yeah,
I think
another 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a rewards program, so it's kind of like Lego, getting your VIP points or whatever.
Nice.
Yep. Yeah, so yeah, that was a nice little score. Other than that, I'm saving up completely for May 4th. Yeah.
Very dangerous savings.
Mm-hmm.
You learned how to do the heart. Well, not learned, but you've been teaching your course how to do the heart with him. Maria was saying that her motor, what is it?
You have to really like train your body to like know how to do
No, but
this.
you said that first you have to do a peace sign.
Peace sign towards you and then crank your fingers in.
Well, I
to
can't
get the heart.
What?
Right? So it's a muscle memory thing. Like, so we had nursing
The
day.
opposite. That's weird.
Right?
You
So
just
now
peace
do that
sign
like this?
towards you and
Yeah,
then crank your fingers.
People
and
were
now
just
you can
doing
do your
this.
heart like the Gen Zs.
But the Gen Zs do this.
I know this is the one that we usually do, right? But this is the one. So yeah, we had nursing day yesterday, and I was one who organized and hosted, and so I wanted all of them to like give me their heart shapes, and a lot of them are just doing this, right?
Yeah.
And we try this, and they're like, "How the heck did you do this?" Like you're just not used to it.
And you're just like peace sign, curl,
Pure-
crook.
mm. And they're
And
like,
in
"What do I do with my
Japan-
thumbs?" I'm like, "Tuck your thumbs in, tuck your thumbs in."
Japan's
Anyway,
this.
it's always good to be
Oh.
teaching.
Oh.
What
is
about this
that?
one?
Yeah, this is like a
Do
heart.
they still do
This
this?
is
Yeah.
They can
Korean.
do a big
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, Korean.
It's a teeny
Korean, and in Japan they just do this.
just a heart. Like I mean, I guess we could do this together,
Oh.
but you have to like point down, right?
It doesn't-
That's
it
the
looks like a
thing.
circle.
Oh.
That's
That
the
looks like a
thing.
circle.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been I signed up for a 10K later on in June, and I feel like I haven't done an official race since 2016, and that was like my
Okay.
last half marathon
Oh.
at Epcot. And over pandemic, I felt like that just totally killed my like. I didn't like to do those virtual races. I'm like, don't send me a medal.
No.
Don't send me like I'm just gonna run. And I've been, I think, running, but like my outdoor trail has been out of use. I guess they're repairing
They're-
some
yeah, renovating
pipes
it.
around it, so I don't even have my outdoor. So I've been taking a lot of my running indoor, and I know people are like, I get bored when you're on the treadmill. I mean, I usually don't mind it, but lately I have to like change my speed or my incline because I am getting bored. Even when I have my YouTube in front of me or my book in front of me or my magazine, it's like I'm like counting the minutes. I'm like, okay, get through this speed for the next 5 minutes. Like it's just in my head versus before I would just run.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't
And
know.
then an hour
Yeah.
just passes.
And an
by.
hour just passes, and now I'm like every 5 minutes I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pause and make it like incline of this, speed of this, and do so I'm like changing it up on my own. Like there's no program that I could just press play and for it to go, but I'm trying to hopefully next week the weather is better that I can start getting out there. I feel like 2 months is good to still get myself to a decent 10K race pace,
Yeah.
right? But it's like
I'm
such
gonna
mind
have to
over
train.
matter.
Because my wife, my daughter runs cross country,
Mhm, I
and
did
she
too.
was like, "Daddy, I want to run with you," and I'm like, oh.
Aww.
Which is really cute, and I'm like, I would love to, but I haven't run in like 5 years.
I know.
I mean, I do
Yeah.
with pickleball, right? But
Yeah.
It's not the same.
It's not.
It's like when
not.
Tristan wants to run with us, and he's so much faster now.
Oh,
and we
he's
can't-
so fast. He's like 13 miles,
Yeah.
no, 13 kilometers per hour pace, like
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. So, anyways, they decided to like, hey, we're signing you up for this in July, a 10K. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, I know. This is like I feel like when I just do my workout in the mornings, I can do like a 5-6K, right? And it's so mind over the matter, like getting over that hurdle. Like I need to get over this maximum that I have. And I have done full marathons. I have done ultra races. I have done, easy
not
before.
ultra marathons.
I don't
I
even
think
know if
I've
I could do a
done-
mile right now.
42. Is it knees? My hips hurt. Like even
My knees
today, like
So bad. Yeah,
I,
my knees.
I went to the gym right after work. I'm like, I'm gonna get it done. And I was fine running. And I felt like I said I was changing things up. But when I got off the treadmill, I'm like, oh, like, what is this? I just want to
The
keep it
wobble.
real, right? So, but yeah, I have that to really train for and mind over matter. So
Mm-hmm.
you too, apparently.
Yeah.
What's your race called? He's like, I don't even know.
No, I do. I had to think about it because I wasn't sure if we were gonna do it. But it's the Big Ten 10K or race. So essentially, you tell them what your favorite Big Ten school is, and you get the jersey of the school.
Oh, nice.
And you
That's
run for it.
NCAA.
Right. That's
Yeah,
cool.
and it's down in Soldier Field is where they start.
Okay. Oh, where the Bears play, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
cool.
I'm sure for a 10K, like they'll probably run. I've done a few 5Ks out of Soldier Field in the past, so they'll probably run us just past like McCormick Place, down that path, and then if you go back and up and loop around, that's that's probably what it's going to be. Or they'll have us do 2 laps. I think that's the only because there's a 5K course, so we'll probably have to do 2
twice.
laps. God.
How old is Soldier Field? Like that's an old stadium, isn't it?
Yeah.
Never heard of
I don't
it.
know.
1920s or something?
That's like a
I
sports
think it is in
thing.
the 20s.
Sports
Because I
Herald.
think that was this. I think it was post World War One.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah,
really
I know
old.
it's an
Yeah.
older stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all the memorials are on like the forgotten
Mhm.
soldier and all this stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's cool. But have you done like marathons in the past already? Like that's already
Yeah,
part
he
of
was
your
saying
yeah.
that
Have you
in a
done the
past
Chicago?
life.
I did the Chicago
Yeah,
in
we've done Chicago.
2017.
Oh, good for you.
Okay.
I did a Milwaukee lakefront on
Oh, that would be nice.
2018. And then let's see, I was training. I didn't do anything because I didn't get into the oh no, maybe my lakefront marathon was 2019.
Hmm.
And then that winter I was training again. I didn't get into the Chicago marathon, so I did the lakefront. But I was in training. I was in really good shape before COVID hit. Like really
I
good
think
shape.
all of us were, and younger. So
Yeah, 5 years plus. Because I remember in the winter, I didn't do a ton of running. I mean, I did like a couple miles a session or whatever, but I was really working hard at like making myself like be ready for the pounding.
Yes,
Yeah.
it
Because
is
I
the
found that you
pounding.
break apart in your training sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, and
Um,
injuries just derail you.
Yeah, so I was doing a
Right.
lot of like
Yeah, yeah.
strength and conditioning and all sorts of
Yeah.
stuff. I was in really good shape, best, weight that I've ever
Yeah.
been, all that kind of really healthy. And then COVID hit and you just did nothing.
Yeah. Well,
And I
it's
was like,
interesting.
I
Go
like
ahead.
the feeling of not training because I was hurting all the time, but it wasn't a bad hurt, it's a good hurt.
Yeah.
Or see, we're just sound crazy. We're just from the running cult where we want to like have that pain. Like I feel like when
Yeah.
I take some of my the kids running sometimes, and the middle guy's like, "Oh, I'm so sore," and I'm like, "Yeah, but isn't that like a good like
A good
I
start.
like
Yeah.
feeling like that, right? I feel like I
Yeah.
don't know, like you put your body through something and you will get stronger because of it. But
Yeah.
I'm
But
bad
if you
for
stop
running.
doing it for like a month,
Yes,
you
yes.
feel healthy and you're like, but I'm not feeling this hurting anymore at all ever. And so I actually felt healthier not running. And so then you get trapped in this,
Yeah,
maybe,
yeah.
maybe I shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
And then I remember I tried a few times to get back into running because COVID was in March, like lockdown. And then I think in the summer I started trying to do it again. And I could never get it going.
Yeah. Did you start running with like a group before when you started running, or you were always just a solo runner?
I was always kind of a sole runner. Yeah, I'm kind of do my own thing.
Yeah, my
Which
last
is
marathon.
probably why it happened. Yeah.
My last marathon was in 2013, so it's been
full marathon.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
12 years out
12
of
years.
out of it.
I know we have so many
When
race shirts
Lego
once
started,
upon a time. Yeah.
then I kind of fell off the marathon.
Sounds like pickleball's in your future.
But it's crazy. Like now, when I'm looking through like race signups, like I feel like that old person going, "Oh
It's
my
so expensive
god, it's
now."
so expensive!" like what we're paying
In
for
12
a 10K
in
used to be
12
what I
years.
used to pay for like a half marathon.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, the
just like,
prices are so high too. Yeah.
so high, right?
Yeah.
And in the past, we had done like the Disney races, and I keep thinking, oh, that would be something I would love to do when my kids, if they ever get into racing one day, I'll be,
Yeah.
But when I look at that pricing, and they sell out like this, like people do Disney year after year, but when I look at the
I think it's
pricing,
just
I'm
an
like,
excuse to go down
holy.
there.
Yeah. I mean, it was well, like it was like it's still one of my favorite races, like well
Yeah.
organized. You're not doing it for any personal best.
We
for
did it
sure.
in 2011.
2011.
So again, the
We only had
prices
2
probably
kids.
the prices probably jumped
Yeah.
since then.
Probably.
Oh,
double
yeah.
Stuff, right? So it's crazy, but yeah. But I have like a lot of younger coworkers right now who are getting into racing, and so they're always looking up to me. It's like, "Oh, you did a lot of racing." I'm like, "Yeah," but I just sound like that old.
You were
person.
their inspiration, just like we were talking about inspiration earlier.
Now people when I'm talking that were in the running or in the Ironman game, they're all like having hip surgeries and knee surgeries.
When I do squats, you can hear my knees crunch.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm like,
no.
what is this? Do you hear it?
This is like the equivalent to
Yeah.
CTEs for like football players. We didn't know about this about stuff like that before.
The
We're getting
dangers
the
of all this stuff.
The aftermath.
But
I mean, you should see me trying to walk upstairs after pickleball. It's pretty bad.
Oh,
But you
dang.
also go
Holding
back
on to the
pickleball the next
railings,
day.
working my way up.
Ready to
And
go
this is-
to our next sec. Oh, go ahead.
This is
Claire.
me like looking into doing the Army 10 miler this year in October.
Yeah, you can do it. 10 miler.
Yeah, we're giving
All
you
of us.
bad
Your body can still take
Hey.
that pounding.
I'm signed up, Harold. So let's do the pain. Let's go.
Yeah.
You're signed up for the Army 10 miler?
No, not Army 10 miler, but
Oh.
I'm doing a 10K, which is
Yeah. So
Okay.
it might as
I
well
have
be a
my
marathon
10K.
for me.
He has his 10K. You should do your 10 miler.
Well, that's 16K.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah.
looking at that. We're looking at the number 10. 10, 10, 10.
Oh,
It's just 10.
That's another 6 kilometers.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Are we ready to go into our next segment?
Sure.
Oh, what's that?
Which is... It's time for show and tell.
They can quite some show and tell there.
Yeah, I have a few things to show. I don't know about tell. Show and tell. What do you have, Maria?
So part of my show and tell is like what I've been reading for the week, and I wish I read this before I went to Paris. I went to Paris, London, UK, and Paris, France, over February. And every time I go somewhere, I like to either read a book by an author who's from there or a book that's based on the city. So going to Chicago again, I'm always looking for what books, like situated in Chicago, or what are the forerunners of current authors who are Chicagoans, and I'll try to focus on that. But I'm listening to this book called The Paris Novel, and I was only in Paris for a day, and it makes me want to go back to visit Paris. It's cute, it's quirky, it goes through like all the touristy sites. I feel like it's like a walking tour of Paris. And right now she's actually in there's a scene here where she's actually in the bookstore that I went to in Paris, Shakespeare & Co. So I get so excited when I like share. I like tote bags. I've always loved book bags and stuff. And
what does that say? Shakespeare
& Company, which is an English bookstore right in Paris. It's right across Notre Dame.
Itself? You went here?
Yeah, I went there. And it's been around since, I guess, after World War II. The guy who opened it up, he is an American soldier who, after the war, went to Paris, fell in love with it, decided to open this. And actually, the original Shakespeare & Co. has been around like maybe since the 1920s by a Parisian, but she went out of business after World War I. And so when this guy was coming around and saying, we need like an English bookstore in Paris so that all the tourists can go there, or however, she suggested, he had met the original owner. She suggested take the name of my previous bookstore, right? Because she had hosted a lot of author luminaries of her time. And ever since it opened too, it's become a place where they call tumbleweeds come around. Tumbleweeds are people who they're kind of looking for themselves, and they go to Shakespeare & Co., sleep over, but also help out in the business. Help out in the store. And some of them are like writers. And I feel like a number of, I can't think of one at the top of my head right now.
Are they like nomads?
Yeah, like nomads, like tumbleweeds, right? But they're always, vagabonds. And so the guy who opened up Shakespeare & Co., he gives them like a space if you don't have anywhere to go tonight. Sleep over with us, help around the store if you can, while you can. And he always asks each of these visitors to write a page of your bio. So to date, there's actually like thousands of pages of entries that it's now being archived in the Library of Paris. Right. So, I mean, yeah, it's a great book. It was a great experience, but I was really only there for 12 hours there was really much more to see and do in Paris because I had too much fun in London.
You're talking about books. That was something I forgot that I did this week.
Oh, Nick's been reading a lot of books, which is again like another like life.
So last week, Maria showed for her show and tell The Fourth Wing,
a series. It's a fantasy. It's a fantasy series called Fourth Wing.
So I don't, Scott. I don't know if you've heard about Speechify, but I've been.
It's an app.
It's an app where you can have Gwyneth Paltrow read to you, but not Snoop,
specifically
or Snoop Dogg, or Mr. Beast,
or anybody with whatever accent you want. Like if you want someone talking to you with a Filipino accent and they're speaking English,
really?
You can also have that option.
So what you can do is, if you have a book, you can scan the pages
of the book,
and then it just reads it to you.
It narrates to you.
And so
unlike,
or you can have. Maria's Fourth Wing was on
like my app, like my library app, and
so I just screenshotted 800 pages
and then downloaded to Speechify, and now he has the audiobook. I mean, you can also, there's Audibles, there's a lot of library apps that also offers this. But what's interesting with Speechify is you can scan like your journal entries. You can scan your study
Like you can
notes,
scan
and it will read to you.
like
So
script.
yes, and so what's cool is you can actually read along while they narrate it to you, versus an audiobook is just an audiobook, and an ebook is just, you know, to read, right? So, but to combine that, because I feel like that's really, I don't know, powerful to be reading along with something if you want the reading along. But
so
Nick's
I've been following along Fourth Line. There's a lot of F bombs and F words.
Nick's such a prude.
And I'm like, oh, I've never seen
Like
this.
a lot of fantasy books actually are very sweary,
A lot of F
right?
words.
Like Game of Thrones, you should read Game. You can read Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, you should read Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I've never read a book with F words in it before.
But this one was quite a lot. And this is like more like young adult romantasy, but it's such a cult hit like for years now. There's 3 books released in the fourth wing series.
It's about dragons.
Yeah. So warriors, dragons,
like dragon ride. It's like Harry Potter, like Hogwarts, but it's like a school of dragon riders.
Yeah. So actually
instead of wizards.
Being to Harry Potter in many blogs, many YouTube
they
videos out there.
They
compare it to how it's coming out like Harry Potter. And even the author who wrote it, she already has the entirety of the series all mapped out. She just has to write it. So unfortunately, to date, she has not started the 4th book. So I have a lot of coworkers who've read all 3, and they're just like dying. They're like, "Oh my god, we want the 4th book."
The first book was what, 2023?
Wow.
Maybe
something like
right.
That.
So she's had a release every year already.
It's more recent. Like they just started.
Yeah.
And I read that they're thinking about on Amazon Prime a series that they're gonna like a
series, like a
like
show.
Not a movie, but like
a Wheel of Time.
Like Wheel of Time. Or,
oh yeah.
Or Game of Thrones.
Are you enjoying the book though?
Or House of Dragons.
Yeah.
I'm like halfway through. So that was something I've been doing. Driving to work, I've been following along.
To book. Jeremy, who was here a few weeks ago, Port City Bricks, he loved it. So
yeah, he was talking about it.
But yeah, Nick's been reading, which is not Nick's thing. Nick's usually more of the TV watcher. And
I did watch some.
I know.
But it's good. Like, I mean, if you're listening to an audiobook on the way to work and you have that commute, I mean, I wish I had that commute. My commute to work is like 2 minutes, 7.
Yeah,
there's no time to like listen to a book. It's like,
are you going to show any of that stuff? Or?
I'm good. No, I just want to like show Shakespeare & Co. and read that book. So
what do you got, Scott?
Oh, I'll show off what I've been building. I've been building the Bark Speeder Escape.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
This last week.
What minifigures are in that one?
That one has Keller and Beck is the big one.
Okay.
Ooh.
The Jedi.
Jar Jar.
He's the one. Yeah, he was the one who did Jar Jar, and I don't know if they're just doing him a solid by this, but then he saves Grogu, which is really cool.
Yeah, I don't have that set yet.
Yeah,
you have that set, Harold?
Yeah,
you have it, right, Harold?
I think I got that twice. Like Christine got it for me.
Oh,
and then
nice.
I was like, "Oh, nice!" And then she realized I have it. She's like, "Oh, why'd you act surprised?"
But you're like, two's fine.
2 is a bonus.
2's fine. Yeah.
Why not?
But she wanted to be the unique original.
Yeah,
I think
pretty much.
I think when it retires, it'll be worth something. So maybe worth hanging on to one of them.
I think Harold already opened both.
Yeah, or just open them both.
Remember.
You got to juice it up. Here's I haven't fully built it yet, but here's the speeder bike. It's
What
pretty
does
standard.
BARC stand for? Because I know it's in capital letters, BARC. Do we know?
I forget.
Is that a Wikipedia
Battle
question?
Assault Reconnaissance Craft.
Yes, there you go. All right.
Did you just come up with that?
Yeah,
I think that's right.
No.
The other one is I did complete this one. It's really heavy.
Is that from No, that's the.
Yeah, this is Andor season 1.
Oh,
So-
Andor.
Yeah, that's the first episode.
Yeah. That's
With
Cyril.
yeah. What's his name?
Cyril or something like that.
Yeah.
I might be saying it wrong.
We don't have his mom yet, do we? There's no.
Where is it?
There's no. Is this Cyril? Cyril.
Yeah, Cyril. Oh, here's
Cyril's-
the other one.
Okay, this.
We got Andor and Luthen.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm really pumped for April 22nd. Little shout out to Andor season 2.
Oh yeah.
So
Do you
it's
think
only
they're gonna?
Andor.
They'll probably release like 2 or 3 episodes at the beginning and then 1 per week again. Something
I
like
know,
that.
Maybe.
one per week.
Just
Yeah, what
one
does
per week.
BARC stand for?
Oh, I
And
thought
I'm kind of
you
like
already said it.
thinking about just waiting for it to
All
finish
come
and then
out.
just binge watch it.
Is that what you're gonna do with Daredevil? Because you haven't watched it yet, have you? Daredevil
No.
Reborn.
No.
I keep watching each episode. Are you watching that at all, Scott? Daredevil Reborn?
Mm-mm.
No. Have you heard of it?
Mm-mm.
It's on Disney Plus.
I think it might be Bike Advanced Recon Craft.
Oh,
I can't.
Bike Advanced.
What is the full form
Oh.
of BARC? No.
Biker Advanced Recon Commando Speeder.
Yeah.
Biker, huh?
Yeah,
I
because
didn't think
BARC
it was
Trooper,
biker.
there's BARC Troopers
Yeah,
are
BARC
the ones who,
Troopers,
and those
yeah.
are Biker Advanced Recon Commandos.
Okay. Interesting.
So they were clone troopers of the Grand Army. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, that's all I got. Although I should have brought some of the stuff down from New Orleans and
Oh, did you get
we went.
beads?
What's that?
Did you get beads?
Oh yes, we did. We did.
Oh, you
we
did
got
get
we got beads.
How did
which
you
is
get
really
Nice.
funny
beads?
because my kids get like they like blush and want to run away from that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Of
I'm
course.
just like beads.
Scott,
Just
did you
mess with them.
did you have to do one of these
No,
to get the beads?
There wasn't really
Did
much of
wave?
that. Yeah, the wave.
The wave.
the wave.
We didn't spend a whole lot of time on Bourbon Street. You could tell like my son was getting nervous being on there. You know, it's like what I should have brought, and just speaking of bags, is that this is on the way when we were leaving Gulf Shores, we went to a Buc-ee's. Have you ever heard of Buc-ee's before?
Buc-ee's.
Oh, Buc-ee's, the
Yeah.
gas station.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
kind of like a
it's-
Wawa's,
Yes,
but
yes.
a souped up Wawa's.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. It's a souped up Wawa's. It's so we went in there and they have like instead of deli meats, they had like a whole like jerky station
Yeah,
Oh.
jerky.
kind of thing.
Mm.
And
Barbecue.
they had tons of food, and it was like a grocery store on one side, and then it was all like I don't know, just like retail, like having almost like a retail store in
Mhm.
it where you could buy pretty much anything Buc-ee's like logoed.
Yeah. Their merchandise. Cool.
The merch.
Yeah, tons of merch.
I bought the merch.
Yeah, I should have wore the shirt. I have the
Me
shirt.
too.
Yeah.
I wanted to get the polo. It's just like the Buc-ee's
Oh.
like logo with flowers and stuff.
Can you get it
Yeah.
online though? Like they have like
No.
an online
No.
presence.
You can't?
Amazon. No.
Yeah. A lot of it's seasonal too.
Oh, Harold tried.
Yeah.
Do they have a Buc-ee's hoodie?
Yeah. they do.
Maybe you could get it on Mercari.
Macari.
Yeah.
Soon.
I should look it up.
You should buy a bunch of things at Buc-ee's and then just sell it on Macari.
Right?
I
That's
know
the next.
I could have, especially if there
know.
was clearance. I
So-
didn't check
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
clearance.
I don't know if you remember like how we had to stay in New Orleans for an extra day. So we were there just for the weekend to run the race and then back
Was there like
to
a
work
typhoon
on
or
Monday. And
something?
so bright skies, everything was fine. We had checked into the airport and suddenly everything went dark and a typhoon came
Well,
and just crazy, like darkness, thunder, torrential. Our flight got canceled because of this, but the flight
Oh.
before went off without a hitch and the flight after us went off without a
It's
hitch.
just that
We
when-
were stuck. They're like, sorry, we can't get you on any other flights because everything's full. I'm like, are you kidding? I have to go to work. Nick has patients. Like,
So they gave us like a hotel.
yeah. So we
Or a
like that was
motel.
like me calling work going, I'm stuck here. Like we couldn't find any way out of New Orleans. So that was
So on Mercari, there is a Buc-ee's
oh look
t-shirt.
at you.
There we go.
dang.
Oh, with the beaver.
How much is the markup?
They're selling it for like $6. If you want to get it cheap, you can actually.
$6.
Add to
Yeah.
cart. Add to cart.
Maybe he got.
There's
Maybe
tons
they
of
got it on
Buc-ee's stuff.
clearance.
I know there's like think I saw some on Amazon too, but I wanted like very specific things. I guess you could say.
Here's the Buc-ee's
You want,
beaver
like,
mascot
Buc-
plushie
Buc-ee's
for less
underwear.
than $10.
You want
Ah.
Buc-ee's underwear with the squirrel logo in the back.
with the squirrel
With
tail.
squirrel in the back.
The plushie.
Yeah, so Makari, if you're missed out, you're feeling like you've got to.
Do they have like a Bucky's onesie where you can go to like a furry
Nick.
costume?
Oh yeah, they did. They actually did.
Oh, they
I'm
did.
pretty sure.
Oh my
'cause-
gosh, I didn't even see that.
Because I remember we were going through. We spent like an hour or two in this place.
Oh my gosh.
It was wild.
It's
They
huge.
also have dollar sodas, so that's nice.
Hmm.
Do they have a Bucky's in Chicago or no?
No, it's only
Only the
South?
Texas and
Southeast?
Alabama and a couple other places. But yeah,
Maybe
Georgia?
in Rodeo.
Virginia just
Everybody
opened
knows.
theirs.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
so
Yeah.
but no, we
Florida?
were in
Do they
there.
have one in Florida?
Maybe
No, I haven't seen
one?
Bucks. I seen Wawa in Florida.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
in Kissimmee area. I don't
That's the
recall.
only
Buc-ee's.
south area we usually go
Yeah.
is Florida.
But
Yeah.
But we were going through and we're like, oh my gosh, we should do this as a costume, and then we kind of maybe not.
The onesies.
I'm
That's
I'm
funny.
looking it up right now to see if there's one for sale.
Makari.
Yeah,
Yeah, when I
One
went
or-
there, it was packed, and I started getting like not claustrophobic, but kind of like
But yeah, that would be
I'm
it.
just like
yeah.
running into everybody. Yeah,
crush
It's kind of
people.
like Brick World Chicago yard
yeah, it was like
Or
there's
that.
a toddler costume.
sale. Is that a hood? That's like a hoodie, I guess, right?
Yeah,
That
it's like a
has
full. You
Yeah.
can
eyes.
turn yourself into Bucky. That's only
That's funny.
$18. I mean,
I don't know. I feel like there's 3 items now in Scott's cart.
oh, who would ever in this world get this?
Maybe
on.
someone did.
This is nuts. I mean, somebody
It is.
bought it, so then now they're selling
Yeah.
it.
Is that
A
underwear?
bathing suit?
It's
Oh,
a
bathing
swimsuit, like a
The
full
underwear.
body swimsuit.
Nick really wants Bucky's underwear.
Maybe for
Oh,
your
I
next
should have
birthday.
gotten some for you. I wish I would have known. I would have gotten you some.
They probably have like a Bucky's tie that looks like
Oh,
that.
I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure they got
Yeah,
ties.
sure.
They have the entire.
Yeah.
I should have went and got some of their Christmas stuff, but like traffic was so bad, and I was like, I don't
I
want to
feel
stay
like-
here forever.
Did we pass one and the parking was just so bad that we just bypassed it? I think
don't
when we were
remember.
driving, we're like, oh, what's
Where?
that gas station? When we're going down to Florida.
Oh.
So what would we have hit there? Georgia? Where were we hitting?
Yeah.
South Carolina?
We hit Georgia.
South Carolina.
That was when we had all our mini trips.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, I call it
This
like the Walmart of gas stations.
look at
South.
this.
Oh, pens.
Ooh.
I didn't
Bucky's
even see
pen.
that. Dang.
I don't have to see
Stationery. They probably have like erasers and stuff like that.
Yeah, magnet.
handmade pens.
Yeah, I got you guys a magnet.
this. Oh.
Yeah.
Harold, what do you got?
Oh snap. I also went home and I opened some of my packages I got. So from K-Town I got these
Ooh.
custom
What is
minifigs.
that?
Wizard.
Dark
the
Sorceress.
Dark Sorceress.
Oh, Elder
Nice.
Wizard, yeah.
Elder Wizard.
It was really neat.
I like that sorcerer. That's awesome.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
sorcerer comes with like a custom staff.
He looks like Zor-El from Superman,
Yeah.
Who?
like the sorcerer.
Oh.
Zor-El?
Yeah.
'Cause
Like
he has,
from
like,
the
the-
Christopher Reeves?
From Zod. From
Oh no,
Zod.
Zod. Or
Yeah.
Zod, I
Oh,
think.
okay.
Not Zor-El.
Nice.
But yeah, those are from K-Town.
Oops.
Whoa.
Sorry.
So Brick Tactical, I used to play this game about 10 years ago. It's called Payday 2. Basically, it's just like you're robbing banks.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Vault
So,
Viper and their cash
yeah.
grabber.
And
What's
then
the Vault
Sticky
Viper?
Fingers.
Well,
these
it's
are like
Um,
bank robbers.
yeah. It's based on this.
Yeah,
game that
they're
he's-
bank robbers. Here's another one too.
You're such
Huh.
a criminal, Harold.
I know.
Heist.
Heist
Yeah.
King.
Such a felon.
But I got those like day one. I was like, oh nice.
Sorry, these
Oh.
are from
Brick Tactical.
Mhm.
Brick Tactical as well.
Yeah, he just released like Tron minifigs last weekend too. Yeah. So like Scott said, there was a sale at Target for 3% off. So I went on this like Minecraft thing.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So
Mm.
I don't even know what I'm gonna do with these.
Is
I
this
thought
from
it
the
was-
Minecraft movie?
No.
No, this is from the
I
game.
think it's just yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted that.
What is that?
I don't know.
It looks like a mask or something. I don't know.
I don't know what these are. This is
Yeah.
called the Illager Desert Patrol. But look, it comes with a Boba Fett or Mandalorian, Cactus Mandalorian,
Wow.
and then
Wait,
I also
is that someone dressed up as a creeper? Because it had the creeper
Uh,
colors, but it was like a Minecraft minifigure.
I thought he was a cactus.
Mm.
Oh, was he a cactus? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Same
maybe.
color, I guess.
I'm not. I don't know. And then I also got this.
Oh yeah, I have that one.
Oh,
Mm.
Yeah,
The sword,
was that? Oh,
the
That was last
pixelated
year?
sword.
30% off. Yeah, I think so.
That's a cool. That's a cool one. The pixelated sword.
Yeah, and then I also got. I've been buying like Harry Potter too.
Oh, Harry Potter.
Yeah. So I was gonna. I was hoping the Shire was gonna come in today, but I guess not. I was gonna put this with the
you
Shire.
got your gift with purchase, your guaps.
Oh yeah, the murder guap.
Smeagol and Deagle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. What message?
I was afraid that was gonna sell out quick.
It didn't.
The gift with purchase.
Mm.
Smeagol and Deagle.
I tried staying up that night to buy it at midnight.
And you
I
passed
fell
out.
asleep and I woke up at 4, and this was me. Turn off my alarm, like ordering it as a,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Right away.
yeah.
Because usually Alan the Brick fan will show like gift with purchase sold out,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
then he hasn't posted anything like that.
I don't think
Maybe
it's
it's
sold
too
out
dark.
yet, right?
It's too dark of a theme.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Smeagol Deagle.
Smeagol. But I think that once it retires, that gift with purchase might be worth, because it's the
That's
only
a
time
big
we've ever
one.
gotten a Deagle.
Mhm.
Yeah, murder guap.
The death of Deagle is very.
I want to
Huh.
go to a Lego store to get that poster though.
I heard that you don't even have to buy it, but
Yeah,
like
you just
buy
walk
anything.
in.
You just ask for it.
Yeah.
Have you seen that poster?
No.
It has the Shire, Rivendell, and Barad-dûr.
Like the sets.
No, like
Animated?
an
Oh,
artistry of it.
Interesting. Like in Lego
Wow.
style.
In Lego style.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Well,
And
I
then-
wonder if it's just that because there's some people that are really high on the Shire as a set, but it's been getting a lot of bad press.
How come?
Really?
Like, what's the main critique?
What's the bad?
The price.
Oh,
Yeah.
the price.
Well, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But I was like, I mean, it's like what, 270 something, right?
Yeah.
Before taxes.
Because I
I
think
don't
One
think
they
a lot
million
have
of
those
people can
Canadian.
afford
extra.
it.
They have those extra builds
Yeah.
that kind of up the price, where you don't really need the extra
Mhm.
little
You
mini
just,
builds.
yes.
Because
Yeah.
everyone just wants the house.
Yeah.
I'm just
know.
excited we got Lego Lord of the Rings again.
Yeah, it's coming. Like it's
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the
But we don't know
after-
if we're getting anything after this.
But I mean, the fact
Right.
that they're like reintroducing things like in little.
Yeah.
They'll keep it
Yeah.
going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
They'll keep
I
it
know. Why did they
going.
give extras? Like, there's this pen that I
I
wanted
just
to
don't.
get.
They won't
and
do
then-
a big wave. I feel like when they do, like
Oh,
Star
yeah.
Wars has a consistent wave, but I think they haven't even figured out how to do Star Wars
Mhm.
fully. They keep kind of switching it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
All right. So I built some Star Wars because I knew that Scott was going to be on.
He
Yes.
likes to theme it, you know.
Oh wait, I'll just turn this on.
Oh, you got the crab.
Ooh.
Yeah, this
That's not
Yep.
Star
So-
Wars.
I
Yeah, what
haven't.
is
I
this?
had this for a while, but I hadn't built it.
When was this?
Nice.
2023?
I think
This was
2023.
when
Yeah.
the Mandalorian show was out
Oh. Very bright.
because
I'm
this is.
trying to remember. I think it just discontinued, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Oh really?
Yeah. December. It held out.
December.
in
I got it-
December, I think.
I got it for Bo-Katan.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is this the first? Is this the only Bo-Katan minifigure? I don't even know if we have it.
No.
No, we got the Mandalorian ship.
She was in the Starfighter.
Yeah,
Is it-
Starfighter.
Same. Like nothing different.
That's why
Oh,
I didn't get
different.
the crab
Yeah.
one because I already have her.
I think
So-
this one was better than the Starship one.
I think it's the same.
Is it the same print?
What's
I don't
that?
know. I
different?
can look it up. But The big one about this one, the only real reason this set has the dark saber.
Oh, the
Yeah.
dark saber. And you get Baby Yoda. But the crab was it was a fun
For the
build.
10th time.
I actually just built this today.
Mm.
It has like
it's a good build.
It's a
some
1 hour
springy-
build.
Springy legs.
That's cool.
They like wobble.
Where do you have a spot for this?
No, I'll probably part this out.
Oh, so sad. But look at the wobble.
Wobbledy wobbledy wop.
You get a lot of dark bluish gray and
Yeah.
light bluish gray pieces. These kind of open up here, so there's like a little hatch, and then the gun. So
Very nice.
and then earlier I built Harry Potter.
What?
Lots of Harry
Whoa.
Potter.
So 3 Harry Potter sets that I can add to my growing Harry Potter
Castle?
castle kind of thing. So the plan is to have it. You might have to narrate because you might not hear me.
All right.
welcome
Now we're in
to-
the dungeon.
Oh, you became this small. How did you get this? How did I get this? Is the big one. Nick.
There you go.
Okay. Thanks, Harold.
Wait, that's
So this is the haunted house, and then this is not the Star Wars.
No,
version.
you're on the big screen. You're on the big screen. Trust me.
Oh, because on my screen, Harold's
Well, when you
on-
put when you. Nope.
Oh,
Now Harold's on the big screen.
yeah.
There you go. I did it.
Oh.
So the plan is to put it.
The plan is he's gonna sell my books and he's going to buy more Lego. Oh,
Look at that.
Dang.
With the green roof.
Look at that Hogwarts army.
I don't know how he's gonna make more space
I-
for this, but he's very ingenious when it comes to finding more
Yeah.
space. And if that gives him an opportunity to dust, then he does dust, I think too.
Wow. When's
this-
the
I
museum
know.
open?
This is it. We cannot move out of this house. This is just
Ships will
Yeah.
look great on that
we're
ceiling.
Legoed in.
So,
my
The
goodness.
first one here is Hogwarts Hospital.
When
1.
was this? 2023 too?
Is this the
Uh,
second
last
one
year.
you have?
I don't have this one yet.
Oh, you don't?
No. This one came out in.
Actually, I don't have that one.
I don't see the year. Oh, 2022. This one was
Hmm.
2022.
Do I have that one? Dang.
So you get a Ron Weasley with a cast.
Yeah, I'm
And
on brick set right now.
you get Madame Pomfrey. I don't know if I have Madame Pomfrey.
I think she's exclusive to that set.
Okay. You get Hermione with her what is this called, Maria? The time turner?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, Time Turner.
The time turner.
I'll make the worst. I read all these books, but like
The worst.
memory.
You get the owl.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But how I'm gonna display it will probably be this side. And then the other set is Dumbledore's office.
Dumbledore.
Dumbledore's office. So in his office,
There's the phoenix there. And the
yeah.
the
so
basilisk.
the phoenix is kind of man. It's just like a little bird.
Oh,
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not really like fox. With the
yeah,
wings.
yeah.
But you get Madame
Pomfrey.
Pince.
Pin. Oh.
I don't know who Madame Pince is.
Me
But
neither.
she has like a fancy hat.
Yeah, that is a fancy witch's hat.
Do you remember Madame Pince from
Spell
from
it.
the movie? Pince?
Pins.
Madame Pince.
No.
I don't remember her from the movies.
No.
You got a Filch, who kind of needs some of that.
He needs to
surgery.
restore. Yeah.
Where
Yeah,
did you
it
put
needs-
your
needs-
collectible wizard cards?
You get Harry Potter, but I turned his cape upside down because I like the design of this better
Underneath?
than because it's supposed to be this
The
this-
map, right?
the
Oh, the
silvery-
reflective.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Oh.
reflective. But I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
the inside looked cooler, so I just turned it inside out.
So if he doesn't want to get caught by fairies, wearing your clothes inside
Yeah.
out is the way to go.
Mm.
And then you get Hermione. I'm not sure if this is a new robe, but you get another Dumbledore of the many Dumbledores. And like all these other all these sets, they kind of like come apart, so you can like mix and match.
Mhm.
So that's usually how I fit it all together in that area that I showed you in the laundry room. I just because you can kind of mix and match. Because I do have like this other Harry Potter castle over here, but this is with like the gray roofs, whereas like these ones here have like the green roofs. So it's like a different. The new ones have like the green roofs here, sand green. Okay, and then the last set is Hogwarts Courtyard Sirius's Rescue, where the front is kind of just like that. Nothing special. But you do get Sirius Black.
What's that animal called? The griff?
Hippogriff.
Hippogriffs, thank you.
He has a name though.
Buckbeak?
Buckbeak. Yeah, you're right. Buckbeak.
Yay, win one.
Another Time Turner. You get this broom with handcuffs, but I'm not sure. I forget why it has a broom with handcuffs.
The kinky things that Harry Potter
Yeah.
The things in in Hogwarts.
Do we remember which movie Sirius Black was in?
2. Oh.
Was it the third one?
Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was the prisoner of Azkaban. He has his like striped his striped outfit. And this one was again 2022.
Wow.
So I had all these. I've been trying to go through my pile of shame and finally build all these sets because they were all just lying around for the longest time. And so this one is also 2022. So these ones are done of my pile of shame, which is getting smaller.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Oh, good.
But now you don't have space. Now you need to open up shelf space.
Yeah, it's about that creativity.
No, I always have spots that I make. Like I was showing last week that I have a spot here now for a certain set that's supposed to be coming out in June, July.
Oh, which one's that?
Which kind of goes next to the Quickie Mart and the Simpsons house.
The Simpsons one's coming out, right?
Krusty Burger.
Yeah, Krusty Burger. Yeah.
So,
have you ever broken down a set?
Yeah, that's what's in all these tubs.
Oh, okay.
Like all these parts. This is my parts of red. So each of these bins are different colors. So this is red. All my red pieces, and this is all my yellow pieces and all my blue pieces. So in the tub of gray will be all of that pieces.
So sad after he's already been bounced around.
All right. That is my show and tell.
Nice.
Did you have fun making the Harry Potters?
Yeah, Harry Potter was fun.
I feel like I got into Lego because of all the minifigures, right? Like in the very beginning.
Yeah.
I was really like enamored with
that's what got me in back in.
Like I loved all the Star Wars. Like I was like they're so cute. Like
no, you really like the superhero ones.
And the superheroes when they
first started.
Yeah.
Like the Marvel and
so
the
cool.
DC.
Yeah. That's what got me back into building was I was in a Lego store for the kids. And I looked over and the Bounty Hunter battle pack was there. And then also the carbon freezing chamber. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like the figures. Cool. And it was just so well done. I'm like, what did I miss?
Yeah.
And they've gotten better since then in terms of the printing and everything.
And the details
now they have printed legs and printed arms and printed feet.
And then what I did is because at the time I was just starting to get into like even watching a YouTube video. I wasn't really into YouTube and most of the 2000s. And then I looked up like Lego Star Wars and I'm like, oh my gosh, wait, they did this in 2008? Like I missed this whole period. And like there's all these sets. And then that's how I started with Jang Bricks. And then I got into Brickitect with he was doing the show with Mander Productions or Ryan M&R Productions with Ryan, and then Yeah, no, yeah, just too good. The whole thing, and that's how I got sucked in.
Are we ready for our last segment?
Which is
Which is... It's time for news you can use! It usually just magically
find
changes.
the news you can use, because that takes a while.
Oh,
it just magically appears?
yeah, just magically changes from show and tell to
When here.
Oh snap!
Exactly.
It still hasn't changed. Oh, see? It just
But
magically
see,
changes.
where's the show and tell?
Oh, I'm still...
I feel like you need a second producer to do this. I just,
I'm gonna hire one of the kids.
What, you
Right?
mean you?
Yeah,
But you don't... I've done this so many times,
know.
and you still don't know
but
how to do
because because I don't have to know it yet.
it. Because I want the music to play a bit, so we can hear some of the music. All right. News that you can use thanks to Alan the Brick Fan.
Oh, Shire.
You notice I haven't been coughing as much
I'm glad.
during these.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Whoa, what's this?
I think I used to it.
Little cats, nothing.
Shoes.
Oh, look at this. I want one of these.
That
Hammock.
reminds me of Borat.
This is a small cat.
That
In
is
his
a tiny cat.
All
Fake
right.
news.
Lego Disney Beauty and the Beast is now available for the public, the general public,
Oh.
for the
Beauty
normies.
and the Beast.
Surprisingly, the castle isn't as big as I thought it was going to be. I saw they have a display at the Lego store.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, it's not as tall, which is good because it doesn't take up as much room.
Okay.
So
Tall, but versus surface area.
yeah, like it's not as tall as the Disney castle.
Mm.
It's a little bit
Real
shorter.
estate wise, it's petite.
Yeah, and it's thin. Like it's not as thick.
What does the bathtub look like?
It's like Dollhouse. So you
Oh.
get the where they dance.
Yes, the ballroom.
And then
so
you
have
got,
the stairs, the feast.
Yeah,
the
what is it
kitchen,
called?
Be our guest scene.
Be Your Guest.
Mhm.
And then the bedroom with where she changes.
With the armoire.
Remember, she's like locked in her room, and then she's
Yeah.
like, "I don't want to come out and
Yeah.
have dinner." And then the
The
rose,
rose room.
and then this is where they dance.
It twirls. Oh yeah, there's a
It
little
twirls.
area there that
You
it
can
spins and
see here.
spins.
It spins.
So the play features are.
This spins too. The dishes.
Oh, okay, be our guest. Be our
So
guest.
yeah, these spin. The dishes spin.
Very nice.
So I'm assuming this thing is like $300-$400.
It said here. 279.
Oh,
2,916 pieces.
yeah.
And you get
Many characters.
your
Val,
first
Guise,
LeFou.
Gaston, LeFou, and
I think this is
Maurice.
your first Gaston as well.
Oh.
And Maurice.
And the characters of Lumiere, Fifi, Cogsworth, Chip, and Mrs. Potts.
But those are brick built.
Mm.
So yeah.
Not
You're a
bad.
guest. Maria just doesn't like the
I didn't like the
lavender
purple. I'm
purple.
like, was it really purple? You know, I felt like it was.
But I like the purple because it makes it look different from any other Lego set that we've gotten before.
Yeah, it looks good.
Lego Friends Botanical Garden deal. April
Oh, is this on
2025.
sale now?
This is on sale on Amazon, 30% off.
Oh, 24
Yeah.
saves. Oh, okay.
Because I don't understand these Friends themes where they mix stuff in. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like the
What do you
Friends
mean?
in space.
Oh,
Yeah, I got two
it
of
just-
those at Walmart.
you got two of these?
Yeah.
This
They're
is a
like
Arts look
30 bucks.
awesome.
Yeah.
This is.
Oh,
butter.
it comes with Leanne,
Yeah.
our token Filipino.
Or Asian.
And then her son?
what?
Is there like
She has a son already? I thought she
yeah,
was
she's
still
a teenage
teenager.
mom.
What?
Oh, but her son is like
Teenage mom.
super old now.
The things that I will
Oh,
believe,
Lego.
Harold. Don't say stuff like this.
It seems just like yesterday that she was just frolicking around the mall with her friends, but now she's
I'm surprised we're not putting
kid.
extra tariff on these sets.
Yet. May
Oh,
4.
May the 4th live
Yes.
stream announced. We know
All
Scott's
right.
gonna be watching the live stream.
May the
Oh,
fourth
wait,
be
what's
with
that?
you.
I've
Lego
never
has
heard of them.
announced there will be
15.
a
Oh,
Lego
15.
Star Wars May the 4th live stream.
But it's on April 15.
These are the most disappointing live
Oh.
streams of all time.
What?
I've seen these
Wow.
So it's from 11:30. It starts at 11:30 a.m.
because the
There'd be
developers
chances-
the developers jump on and then they start lying about how accurate
Yeah.
everything is.
How canon.
Yeah.
There'll be chance for Lego insiders to win a Lego
Ooh.
Star Wars bundle,
Oh yes.
as well as a 50-pound e-card. I'm
I'm
not
in.
sure how many dollars that is, and you can watch it here. So
$500 something dollars.
I mean,
500 pounds. That's the pound sign, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. It's probably gonna be the Django.
Most
That
reputable
they've won.
company.
yeah.
Lego Group named the most reputable
Mm.
company for the third year in a row.
What? Where's Amazon?
What did they mean by reputable?
You have a good reputation.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Great
brand
customer
is so
service.
powerful.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Rep Track. 5th year.
Just for customer service and
Yes.
just like their general
Products,
vibes.
high quality,
Yeah.
everything.
This is where all the execs go to like a big
Party
company and they
and
have like
yes,
Ludacris come and like sing to them or
probably.
something.
Yeah.
Lego creator Easter egg chick painting fun now available on
Oh, Like as
lego.com.
a bag.
So this is the
Mm.
just now, right now, the Easter egg painting. It's okay.
I used to get all the I don't know why, but the April gift with purchase I always got. I used to get all the Easter ones, but I don't
Not
think I'm doing
anymore.
it this
So that's
year.
supposed to be an
No.
egg.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but I don't
Yeah.
know
Looks
why
like an air fryer,
it does.
isn't it?
It does look like an air fryer. I
That
don't know why
thing's,
it's
like, warped.
it's misshapen like this, but
I think-
he's painting it.
Yeah,
It's
they're
weird.
trying to
I don't
make
know why
that
it's I don't know why it's
egg
misshapen too.
shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, here's it more looks like an egg
Yeah.
here.
I guess it's like the
It's-
edge corners
yeah.
are really, it's really hard to make it oval. So
Yeah.
it looks like you're seeing the yolk, but
Or-
nothing is really being
It almost looks like the old Macintosh computers with the see-through.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, the old
yeah.
Apple ones.
Yeah,
Was it?
yeah.
Those were like the G4s or whatever.
Yeah.
I remember
G3,
those.
G4.
So this is from now until April 13th. $40 or more. It's stackable
Nope.
with Smeagol and Deagle
hmm
gift with purchase.
Oh, so all the Smeagol people are getting chicks with
Yeah.
misshapen
So
eggs.
here is
Oh,
the
that
poster we were
poster.
talking about
That is
earlier.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
So
my
you
I
have-
wish it was a sticker. I would love this. as a
Yeah, this would look good as a sticker. So you have Rivendell with they're all gathered around looking at the ring. The Shire, where we have Bilbo Baggins, and then Barad-dûr
Eye of
Yeah, it looks
with the Eye of
Sauron.
Sauron.
Nice.
It's a nice poster.
It is a nice poster.
It almost like
Um,
would have been better if it was like 3 separate ones, but I'll take what I could get.
so are you gonna go to the
Mm.
Lego store and pick this up, Harold?
Yeah.
You're
I
gonna
mean,
get
I'm
to
gonna
all the Lego store.
call them, be like,
You
"You
still
guys
have the
want this
poster.
poster?"
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they know you by name by now, right? So
Would
they
you
recognize me
get
when I
it-
come in.
you frame it, Harold, or just have
Yeah.
it? Yeah,
Like
you
I
would frame
framed
it?
like the Harry Potter ones, Star Wars ones.
Mm.
Yeah.
You can hang it up in your friend's place.
Oh, by the time I should be at my own place.
Make it your own. What else is there? Last day for the Easter Bunny surprise.
It's like a cake. Or I think of something from like Baskin Robbins. You know, they have those
Yeah.
cakes with the
What is that?
faces.
This was the gift with purchase before the Easter chick.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And
Easter
are those
bunny
stickers
surprise.
on its face? Or
Aren't
is
you
it-
glad you stopped
I
collecting
think so.
the Easter
Yeah,
gift
I'm
with
done.
purchases?
It's just the color. The problem is the color. The bricks you get aren't even useful.
Mm.
Are these printed or stickers?
That looks
I
like
guess
stickers.
Yeah, I see the outline.
One of the Carrot House had a lot of stickers.
the Carrot House.
Remember that Carrot House? That was a couple
do,
like a year or
yeah.
two ago.
Mm.
I got 2 of those, I think.
A lot of orange.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, The Shire now available.
It does
So
look
this-
cool.
These are like the extras I was talking about. Like the price just went up with all these extra builds where there's
Yeah.
Merry and Pippin, what's his face? Bilbo Baggins.
Mhm.
But this Hobbit house it's a little bit wider than the old one that we got.
Oh, okay. And the small one that we
Yeah.
have is really small, I thought.
Yeah.
This is more.
But the one that we got was like the regular set. This
Mhm,
one is
mhm.
like a big set,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
an icon set.
Yeah, I like the
Yeah.
circle door.
It looks like it's
I-
got a lot of unique pieces too, so you're
Mhm.
probably paying a premium for how they just really designed it. And
Mhm.
And you know how we talked about the black boxes last week? This is like a black box with a little bit of a sunrise in the background, right? Just a little bit.
I know,
Oh,
but these
and
trees though.
Deal and deal.
Smeagol and
the murder
Deagle.
mock.
This is
the heck
a
is
black
that?
box, with a little bit of a blue tinge.
A murder guap.
This is the scene, Scott, where Deagle finds the ring, and then Smeagol. Which one's Smeagol's up here, right? So Deagle finds the ring over here. He's like, "Oh, look at the ring," and then Deagle like attacks him for it.
Deagle, it's my birthday.
Oh,
Smeagol
really
and
watch
Deagle.
it.
Oh, you haven't seen
that set would be really hot. So on Macari, let's see, Smeagol and Deagle.
Yeah,
I think it's like $60 on Facebook Marketplace right now.
60.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's like the lowest I've seen.
Wow.
So this promo lasts until April 8th.
I mean, the Nas School, I think 80 to 150.
So yeah, they're being listed from 70 to like really 70 to 120.
Oh dang!
Wow.
Already,
they've been selling 64, 75, 75, and 80. There's only 4 of them that have sold.
I'm not sure if this is an April 1st, like April Fool's, but Lego employees white hat leakers to prevent leaks.
Yeah.
So it has been
We're
revealed that
leakers.
Lego is working with white hat leakers to identify vulnerabilities to prevent leaks of upcoming products. These white hat leakers are Lego fans who previously leaked sets in the past, but have their accounts deleted by the Lego confidentiality team and are now helping to prevent future leaks.
Yeah, so now they benefit when they were benefiting before, and now they're benefiting again. It makes no sense. That's interesting. I'm surprised there aren't any more videos on white leakers and the impact of it.
One of the more popular announcements was the Lego Pokemon theme, and we were told that the white hat leakers worked tireless to prevent anyone from posting it early on Reddit, Discord. It worked pretty much to perfection until Lego Mexico hit the wrong button and managed to leak themselves an hour early or so. So
dang.
I don't know if this is an April Fool's thing, but that's what Alan the Brick fan. Oh, we got this again.
Yeah. Moving on.
Here's another. I'm not sure if it's April Fool's too, but
we were just talking about that.
Lego Project Hair revealed from the archives. Project Hair.
History books that have unearthed something called Lego Project Hair from 1975. The original Lego minifigures were released with no arms or facial expressions.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
So the higher ups at Lego wanted more realistic features on the minifigs.
So Lego designer Vitek had started up Project Hair, in which Lego would put synthetic hair on minifigures. Unfortunately, it didn't test well in focus groups, and it was archived. That is until a few years later, when Project Hair was rediscovered during Lego's renovations. This looks so goofy.
I know.
What the hell?
They have
it's hair. Like, remember the trolls with the long hair?
So these are minifigures with just like synthetic hair. Lego was set to work on it again until 1978 rolled around, and Lego's space theme was introduced. The release pretty much ended any hopes of Project Hair for good, and it was never heard about again until now. Look at that. Look at those bangs.
April Fools.
It just looks like a
mop.
A mop.
Or toothbrush hair. I don't know.
Toothbrush.
I guess that's a good implant way.
My toothbrush or your toothbrush?
Not my toothbrush.
One of these custom companies used to do that.
Imagine.
I would buy it.
You would buy this?
Yeah. I mean, it looks goofy.
Scott, would you buy this off McCarty?
You could do a whole
McCarty?
series. You could do a whole series on it, like an animated series.
Yeah.
Look, you have such nice hair.
I love your do.
Oh, brushing my hair.
I restored
I need
mine.
a blowout.
These are like hairs from the 80s. Like girls would have this hair
I feel like
in your class.
Like that?
I don't know about that. I feel like that guy looks like Andy Warhol.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those eyes.
The creepy. He's been used.
So creepy.
Look, the mouth has like a little cut in his
So
mouth.
sad. Scars everywhere. Scars.
Oh,
on
look at
clay.
that hair blowing at the salon.
Man, somebody put some serious time into this.
Oh, she loves it.
Yep.
Daddy, can
These
I have
these
my
photos,
hair,
look,
Lego?
even look her outfit. It's like 1980s.
I know. Rainbow Bright. I love
Rainbow
it.
bright.
Oh,
Don't you have a shirt like this?
Probably.
All right. Lego 2025 sets now available. And this was the gift with
this is
purchase.
some exciting. That bunny.
So there's not a lot of things that came out. Beauty and the Beast.
No.
A couple Marvel sets came out. And then this is surprisingly tiny.
I know.
saw it at the Lego store.
Same.
I thought it was
you
big.
can't have it like as a
But it's
carry-on.
like this big.
It's like a makeup bag.
What are you supposed
why
to do
it's
with
only-
that?
I don't know.
You-
Put your makeup stuff.
Well, you have like a giant toothbrush, a
Oh,
tiny
God.
burger.
Yeah. I know. I was expecting it to be like the Costco with luggage.
Yeah, it's deceivingly. Lego Ideas, a twist of nostalgia building contest for future gift with purchase sets. So Lego
Ooh.
Ideas has started a new building contest in which you reimagine an old Lego set and modernize it. And it could become a future gift with purchase set. The contest will run from April 30th. And the fan vote will run through May, and the winning build will be announced May 28th.
Mm.
So the build must be between 200 and 250 pieces inspired by past Lego sets. You can only use Lego IP themes like Ninjago, Bionicle, Castle, Space, etc., and not any third-party license.
Mhm.
But you got a bunch of sets here for the grand prize winner,
Right.
like the red London
Whoa.
telephone
Yeah,
box.
yeah.
You should have gotten that when
I
you were in
know.
London.
I didn't have luggage.
The retro camera, Glenn. The retro radio, Viking Village. That's a big one. Lions Knight's Castle.
My Knight's Castle.
It's another big one.
I want that. Oof.
The Insect Collection, Blacktron Renegade, upscale Lego minifigure. I saw the gasoline one at the Lego store when I was there. And then the
The
runner-up,
gasoline one. Oh, Octane?
Yeah,
Octane.
Yeah.
The red London telephone box, retro
Mhm.
camera, retro radio, and Viking Village for the runner-up. So these are all the grand
Dang.
prize here
Wow.
and runner-up.
That's a lot of sets.
Oh, the
That is.
yeah. This is the big one, the Lions Knight's Castle.
Yeah.
That's the biggie for the grand prize.
Mhm.
Celebrate Vincent van Gogh's birthday with Lego. Did you know it was
Mm.
Vincent van Gogh's birthday?
Nope.
So Starry Night. So we've gotten Starry Night and then
Sunflowers now.
Sunflowers, which
Yeah, those are cool sets.
would you get?
Is it really that big?
This one is like an 8 by
It looks
a 12 by
big.
14, I think.
I think it's
It's
bigger
deceiving
than
there.
it looks bigger than Starry Night. It might be as big as the Wave. Star Wars Captain Rex Y-wing microfighter.
That's
So
already
this
out.
is this was the cheaper way to get Captain
Mhm.
Rex.
Yeah.
Yep,
instead of
I got that
buying-
one.
Instead of buying
Individual.
he was in what set was he in?
Oh.
The big UCS set.
Mhm.
The Venator? Was it the Venator?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was in the Venator. And then
And then they just clowned everybody by putting them in a microfighter.
yeah, all the
Which for me,
resellers.
I'm like, yeah, this is great because I
Yeah.
hate when the exclusive figures in UCS sets drives me nuts.
This is the Hall of Armor review.
I think we.
This was on March 29. No, March 28th was
Okay.
the Money Tree. Oh, so this was the make and take
Okay.
revealed, which kind of looks simple.
Micro.
Yep.
Yeah, looks like an ornament.
And
Uh,
Pixar.
Oh yeah, we saw
this,
the Pixar one. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Nothing like nostalgia.
Scott, what are you up to this weekend? Pickleball.
Yes. I play early in the morning. I coach
Like
in the
6 a.m. in
afternoon.
the morning. Like
How
Dang.
early you have to wake
So-
up tomorrow?
I have to get up like maybe 5:45, something like that.
Hey.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a early rise, and then I come back, and then I go back out and coach, and then maybe I'll get some building in tomorrow night. I don't know. We'll see.
Nice. How about you, Harold?
Probably go. I mean, like I said, I was going to go to the Lego store, get that poster. Maybe head over to Bricks and Minifigs. I think the weather should be nice tomorrow, so I might run
Oh,
probably 3 miles.
how was Korean barbecue last week?
Oh my gosh, Harry won't stop
Oof.
talking
That's
about
good.
it.
He
Why
wants-
was that his?
though?
Was that his first time?
Oh
He's
no,
been,
he's
right?
been.
He just loves
He's
it.
He
a
just loves it.
yeah. He just loves it. Lucky kid. He ate like Wagyu beef at what
He's a
3
growing
years
kid.
old.
Yeah.
No, it's like, dang, this is my first time eating Wagyu beef. You're at 3 years
Have
old.
you had Korean barbecue, Scott?
Oh yeah, yeah. I've had had it quite a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's good.
But definitely hit the spot. Like Christine and Harry ate more than I did.
It's
I think it's
you
because I've been
can.
fasting too.
It can be bad for you after a while.
Yeah. Oh, the meat sweats.
It's
Yeah.
real.
The meat sweats are real.
Yeah, it was funny. We took a walk, and then as soon as I got home, I was like, I'm hungry.
So
But I
dangerous.
was
It's like Chinese
full.
food.
Yeah.
You get hungry afterwards. Tomorrow I have my eye appointment.
Yeah. Nick is getting a
Oh.
whole rejig of.
I've noticed that I'm at the point now where things get blurry when I'm this close now. So I have to like read things like this, and now it's blurry. That was never the case.
Yeah,
before.
distance I'm okay, but I get blurry too. So
Well, these glasses are for distance, and then now
So
close is
it's kind of
blurry.
tricky because we have some friends who are at the bifocals point, and they said it was something to get used to it because you're used for distance, and then to read it, you're just like taken aback that it's like. So I don't know. I don't know what they're going to recommend to you, Nick.
I haven't gone to the eye doctor since 2020.
No,
Like my
no.
optometrist.
well, all 2021 too. You had a follow up. He had a
No, I mean like my optometry,
Well,
like my
that's-
glasses since
I keep
2020.
saying you can go anytime every year.
Yeah. So we'll see if my prescription changed.
yeah,
Because I'm at minus 7.5.
He has very
Ooh.
high range.
But I've always
yeah.
been at minus 7. It hasn't gotten worse.
Yeah.
I've been at minus 7.5 for.
I think I'm in the 4.6 something,
I'm
almost
4.
5. Yeah.
What do you, Harold?
I don't know.
We're collectively really bad on
I
this.
can't check.
You can't check.
No,
It's in your
'cause you
can't
prescription.
check
It's in your
it. You
page.
just
It's
on
on
your
your-
box.
It's on
Oh.
the yeah
It's on your prescription. Or if you
Yeah.
have contacts, it's on your.
contact box.
Oh, my
box.
prescription's at home. I actually
Oh.
need to get my eyes checked too.
Oh, good.
this
I'm glad
year.
that.
Thanks for
I
reminding
usually get my
me.
glasses at Costco, but I'll try to get the same. I like the black glasses.
I like the,
Nick, you're gonna have to get the readers now.
I know.
So you're just gonna have to swap out when you want reading the
Yeah,
menus.
that's another way. Instead of having bifocal lenses and wine glasses, you have your distance, and then when you read, it's another pair that you put on.
Oh.
So, but in bed, I have to take I put my glasses on. I have to flip them over on my head, read it, and then flip
Also,
them
you
back
have
when
it
I'm watching
too.
TV.
You have the problem too.
It sucks.
How old
It's-
were you when you started when you had to start switching?
It's really been progressively worse since like 46, 47.
Oh, I'm 47 now.
Yeah.
I'm still okay.
Yeah,
So
because
it's that-
I'm gonna turn 49, and
Mm.
it this last year it went from being a slight problem to now like if it's dark or even the I used to be able to see the Lego. I couldn't. With
It's
the
gonna
Lego
impact how you
Oh,
see
man.
Lego.
I noticed that with the
Sucks.
instructions, it's harder.
You know, because like I'll buy something on Macari and I want to check it out, and I gotta like get the magnifying glass out and be like,
So you don't have the glasses that have the bottom.
The
is-
transitional bifocals. Like you don't see the
No.
line anymore, right? Like it's all
No.
transitional. How to be.
what I've heard people do is because they're really cheap. You get the readers.
Yeah, they're reading
You
for reading
buy
glasses
like 50 of them and put one in every room.
because you're gonna
And,
lose it.
like put one in all your jacket pockets. Put them everywhere so that way when you
Yeah,
need
I
it,
guess you asked what
I've
your
seen them at
options are.
Costco. They have the readers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess you ask your options. What's
Yeah.
good to go.
Yeah.
before we head out, what would you like to plug, Scott? Where can people find you? Things
Well,
like
I have been a little bit active, not quite as active as I'd like to, on Instagram, Journalist Scott's, on YouTube. I try to post at least a video a week, but that's been tough the last few weeks.
Mhm.
But yeah, YouTube, Instagram, I'm usually on there for quite a bit.
Sounds good.
Nice.
Um,
Yes. Yo.
We lost you.
There you
Yeah,
go.
there you go. All right.
There we
right. So thanks so much for all those who popped in tonight with our guest, Journal of the Scots, episode 14 of season 6, and especially thank you to Brit Jedi, Lego Team B, and Macro for all your commenting throughout our stream. Until next Friday again.
And
We shall
thanks again,
see
Scott, for
you.
joining
Absolutely.
us tonight.
We'll see
You got
Yeah,
to hang
Thanks
out with
everybody
Harold
for
this
having
time.
me.
Yeah.
You
You
guys
got
are
to
the
hang out
best.
with Harold. You got to hang out with Harold this time.
And we'll see you
Yes.
in a few months.
We'll
Right?
see
Yes,
you in
Not
a few
Harold.
months. But until next time. Merry Christmas and bye.
Bye.
Infinite.
Oh,
Wait,
I did the
we
wrong
gotta
one.
do the
Wait,
crunchy
this-
one.
Wait.
Yeah.
The crunchy
Peace
one.
sign
I
together.
can't do
and
it.
what?
I can't do it.